everybody. Hi, replay viewers. What's up? Welcome in. Come on in. What's going on? How are you? What's up? Anybody getting in the holiday spirit yet? Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Welcome in. Hello. Hello. Well, Miss iPad is not happy because I went out to the pool and I left her, I have it on the setting of, what's it called? Never turn off, like never go to sleep. Girl, then I went out for like 4 hours. So she's really heated up and her battery's dead. She's like, come back, charge me in. How are we going to do a live tonight if you're not charged up? So I'm charging her up right now. She wasn't too happy. Welcome in, everybody. Hi, Jamie. How are you? Welcome in. Let's go. Let's get this party started and warmed up. How is everybody tonight? Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. Let's check a sound check.
Welcome in.
Hi, Judy.
Welcome.
It's working. Yay. Yay. Mama's Live is working. She's working. Hello, everybody. Hi, Jasmine. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. I just made some coffee. I went to go get my nails fixed today, one of them, because it popped off right after the pool. And those girls mean business when they're busy. I was like, can you sneak me in? She was like, we're busy. Can you wait half hour? I was like, I really want to go now. And she let me go, right? But she was like, right? She was like, I'm in a rush. I love those people. She fixed it. But I was like trying to make small talk with her and everything. And she was just like ignoring me. So I was talking to myself. And then at the end, right, I was paying. And I didn't want to say like, I just got this set a couple weeks ago. Do I have to pay? Because it popped off. Because sometimes you don't, right? All the other places I go, actually, you don't. But I wasn't going to argue with her because she just squeezed me in. And I would have had to come to the live stream with like a nub right here, right? And I do cards, so it's important to me that my nails look nice. So anyway, I was at the counter. I'm like, should I say something? Or should I just shut it and just pay whatever she wants, right? But I just thought I would walk out. But then she was like, I was like, oh, do we pay? I was trying to be nice. I was like, oh, do we pay if, if we just got them done? Because I actually am not sure when I went last time, to be honest. I don't know if it was like a week or a week and a bit. And she's like, no, if it's been done in a week. She was really abrupt. Anyway, so at the end, I wanted to give her a tip because it says to give her a tip. And I definitely was because she squeezed me in. She might have taken time off her lunch or something for all I know. Anyway, and then so I put the wrong thing. Instead of putting $5 because it was really cheap to get it done. It was like $4 something to pay for it. So I gave her like more than what I paid in a tip. And instead of putting that $5, I put 5%. Bear, come here, honey. He's calling. He's like, where are you? So I put 5% and it was only 35 cents tip. I was like, she's gonna throw something at me because she was in a rush. Okay. She didn't have time for me. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I had $5, thank goodness, in my purse. I was like, here you go. I didn't pay her because I was afraid. I was going to pay her anyway, but I was just like, girl, Gina, get out of here. I was like, bye. She was happy, though, at the end when she saw the tip. She was like, oh, thank you. Finally, she was nice to me. But anyway, everybody's in their thing. They're doing their holiday stuff. I just thought it was so funny. I was like kind of scared. I was being nice, but she was just like ignoring me the whole time. I feel like I need some blush today. You love a reading? Welcome in. Okay, everybody, get me up to 15K. Get me up to 15K, and then I'm going to start reading. You're going to have to listen to me yap today until we get me up there, okay? I need to put some blush on. Whoa, it's really red. Girl, she's looking like Rudolph, but on her cheeks. Get me up there. Tap that screen. Tap the screen, please. We got to get this out. Girl, I'm on a business account, so it's not like I can use all the trending sounds and stuff. I need your help. I need your help. I need your help. There, that looks better, doesn't it? I've been taught how to do blush so many ways. Some girls are like, do it right here, like your grandma did, little Rosie. Anyway, don't look at me. I'm using lipstick because I don't know where my blush is. I was looking everywhere for it. I can't find it. can't find anything, girl, in my makeup room. I kind of like it messy, like when I'm cooking, though. That's why it's like this, because I'm organized everywhere else for the most part. I'm very organized, but in here, I kind of like it like an artist room, so that's why I can't find anything. So it's going to stay like that. If it bugs you, then you better not watch, because it's going to be annoying, because it's going to be like that. So, welcome. And girl, Facebook's not, TikTok's not pushing out my stuff lately, so I need your help. Welcome in, Eve. Welcome. So keep tapping the screen, y'all. I'm going to start reading at 15K when you guys get me there. Okay? Tap the screen, get me to 15K, and I'm going to pull up my cards. I'm going to start shuffling, so keep tapping. Tap, 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 tap. Let's get this energy going. And let's get the live shared out. I'm still getting ready anyway. I'm like getting my stuff together. I was sitting outside. It's so cold. Oh my gosh. It was nice though. Can you hear my cats crunching? Hi Eve, how are you, honey? Can you hear my cats crunching? It's the cutest sound ever. I love when dogs and cats eat. I think it's so cute. Like little crunches. And my one cat, when she eats her wet food, she's like, you know that sound? I think it's the cutest thing. She's so loud like a kitten. She's like almost 6. She's so cute. 6 years old, not 6 months. She's the cutest ever. That's River, who always comes to visit us here. Hi, Marsha. Marsha, how are you? Everybody tap the screen. I'm going to start reading at 15K. We got a ways to go. Let's go, guys. Let's go. Let's go. Let's tap. I know there's not many in here, so the first ones are going to have to get the thing going. Get the machine going. You know how when you start a new habit, I'm a goal achievement coach, everybody. When you start a new habit, it's kind of hard. It's like you have to do it manually, you know? Thank you for tapping. Tap, 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 so I can give you readings. Let's go. I'm going to get my cards ready. Get shuffling. Shuffle, shuffle. The apple of God's eye. I love that. Yay. Welcome in. Hello. Hello, hello. Do, do, do. I like your username. That's so cool. Okay, guys, thank you for tapping. Keep tapping. Let's get me up there so that we can start reading. I got the cards ready. I got my coffee ready. What else do I need? Water. I got water. Have you drank water today? Drink your water. Go, girl. Drink that water. What else did I want to tell you? I don't know. The pool was fun. I was there for quite a while today. I was swimming really fast. It's amazing when you like, hi, Moon and Stars. Welcome in. I'm asking everybody to tap the screen. I'm going to start reading at 15K. So if you're here, if you want a reading or you want to see some readings, tap, 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 please. Thank you. So I was at the pool for a while today. And I was surprised because I was away for a while. I'm like, I'm not going to be able to go in the fast lane, but I did. It's amazing. It's amazing when you just get yourself there. Because sometimes it's hard, girl. It's like, it's cold. My house is so cozy and warm, and I'm in the middle of the forest with my cats and Chris. And it's like, I don't want to go anywhere. I can order everything in. Especially right now, everything's crazy. Although I did go to the mall the other day. That was fun. I like venturing out sometimes. Sometimes I leave my hole, girl. I leave my little hovel here. I'm like, okay, I guess I'll go out for a minute. So I went swimming today. It was nice. Hi, Joe. Welcome in. Tap the screen. Tap, tap, tap. So we can get me up to 15K, and then I'm going to start reading. We're getting there. We're getting there. Well, actually, I mean 1,500, not 15K. Sorry. 1,500. So we're halfway there. Keep tapping, and then I'll do another reading at 3,000. Okay? So keep tapping, everybody. That's all I ask. I do these readings complimentary. I'm happy to do that, but I do want you to tap, tap, tap so we can get me up there, get the live out so people, other trauma survivors who need readings or just need to find my account, because right now is a tough time of year for a lot of people, especially trauma survivors. So let's get this show out there. Let's get this energy out there so we can bring more people into our community. Yeah, sorry, Moon and Stars. I said 15K. I made a mistake. I used to operate on 15K because I used to do these debates. That was back in the day, like a year and a bit ago. And I used to have tons of people here, so I used to say 15K, but we're at a different level in this life. Since I started doing readings, I'm still building up the audience, but we got a nice, beautiful community. I love you guys so much. We have a gorgeous community. You're all so supportive and nice, and I just love you all. Hi, Lucy. Good evening, honey. How are you? It's actually 4 o'clock here in BC. Welcome in. Come on in. So good. I already had a mocha at Starbucks. She was like, do you want whipped cream? I was like, I want it, but I'm not going to have it. I didn't have any. I don't love whipped cream anyway. I'm not a huge fan of whipped cream, but I was like, girl, definitely want some, but I'm going to say no for now. It's not that it's bad or anything. It's just I'm watching my weight and I've been eating other stuff. Don't listen to me. Don't look. Don't look at what I'm eating. Girl, what was I eating? I don't even know. Oh, I've been eating these croissant sandwiches from the grocery store. I get them. I know croissants are high in calories. They're so good though. And they put so much mayonnaise on them. I just love them. So anywho, yum yum. 7 p.m. watching from, oh wow, cool. Where's that? Where's that? Ontario. Where in Ontario is that? Manitoulin. Is that Lake Superior or is that, what's it called? Way up north. Welcome in, guys. Oh, we got there. Okay, let's go. We're going to start our first reading. The next reading will start at 3K, okay? So let's get in. So what we're going to do tonight is I'm going to choose someone intuitively. That's how I do it all the time. It's spirit-led, okay? So I'm going to choose someone to do a reading for, and I'm going to dive into their reading. Everyone, feel free to keep chatting, keep tapping, keep getting that number up so we can just go right into the next reading, okay? If anyone wants a guaranteed reading, there are links in the bio. Check them out. Thank you all for being here. Welcome in. Come on in. Yeah, so you can just look in the bio and you can get a reading for 20. You can hit the $22 for a guaranteed reading and you will be next. If I haven't called someone's name, like right now, if you got it, you'd be guaranteed, okay? Otherwise, sit back, enjoy the show. Just sit back. It's free. It's complimentary. Hang out. Chill out, girl. But just know I'm not choosing mentally. I'm not like, oh, she was here first. She tapped the most. I wish I could do that. I need to do it for my guides so that it's a really good reading, okay? We want the good ones. We might even do a little bit of mediumship too. Are my lights on? These are supposed to have lights, but they're not working. So it kind of looks like it though, due to the shininess of that. Lots of fun. Hello, Christina. Welcome in, honey. Hello, Shayla. Will Tyler make a lot of money next year? Whoa, did you see that? All the cards almost flew. Not one fell on the ground though. These cards are jumping. These cards are jumping. These cards are popping off. They're like, girl. We're coming out. I'm coming out. I want the world to know. Hello, Angel Kiss. Hello. Thank you. She says, I love your energy. Thank you so much. Welcome in. Come on in, girl. Hang out. Let's go. Okay, so the question about Tyler. I don't read for other people. Girl, it's rude. I can't go into Tyler's energy. Tyler doesn't even know what we're doing. Tyler's like, what are those girls doing over there doing some voodoo on me? Girl, I'm not going to read for someone who doesn't know that I'm reading for them. They have to say, be here and say, yes, I want you to read for me. It's permission, okay? I know people do that. I don't find it ethical. I think it's wrong. Don't do that. You got to give permission. So ask a question about you, okay? Hope all is well. Yes, you do know. Okay. You're very spiritual. Okay. So ask a different question because I'm not going to access his energy for you. Okay. All right. Okay. Let's see. You believe? That's awesome. Yay. We all believe something. We all get to believe what we want. I respect everybody's beliefs here. Okay. Hold on. For teaching purposes, I always call it creative intelligence. There's many names for the energy that created all life on this planet. You get to call it whatever you want, girl. Okay? I respect you. Okay, let's see. Moon, would you like a reading, honey? Moon? Oh, you're Tyler. Sorry. You're him. You're saying I'm Jim. I'm Tyler. Okay. Well, hang out. Just hang out. I do love doing money readings, but I was just asking Moon. Yes. Okay, Moon. Do you have a particular question, Moon? So once I call your name, you can start typing your questions, okay? Ask your questions like, I want to know about this. And as I'm reading, I have a little bit of bells going on here. So if you hear that, that's what it is. There's not a dog coming or anything like that. I don't have a dog anymore. He passed away of old age a couple years ago. So we got lots of cats though. They don't wear bells. We had to put bells on my dog because we go camping all the time. Mako, as Chris calls him. Okay, my loves. So once I start reading you, please engage with me. Let me know you're still here. Otherwise, I'll be like, Mom! I'll start screaming your name. Girl, I can't help it because this energy is fast from the other side. It's like, pew, light speed. And I'm like, girl, I got to tell you all the things, right? So I'm going to try to stay calm, though. Relax. Welcome in, everybody. I'm just a goofball. Don't mind me. I just like to goof around. I'm also trying to entertain myself because nobody else is here talking to to me. You guys are talking in the chat, but I don't hear anything. So I feel like I have to entertain everybody and entertain myself. And I just like it. I'm just talking away. If you weren't here, this was what would be going on in my head. Okay. I call everybody girl. Even in my notes to myself, I'm like, girl, go do this. I'm not kidding. Girl, go get some bread. My list is called girl. Okay, my love, let me see. Let me see your comment. Moon. Okay. That's okay, honey. If it's not a question, it's okay. Small business. I love it. Snack. I like it. You're a snack in the club. We got lots of snacks in the club. We got yummy snacks. Okay. I'm sad because my dad is sick. I'm so sorry, honey. Oh, I'm sending you so much love. Let's tap the screen for Moon and Stars. Everybody tap the screen for her. But I'm excited about the possibilities of my small business career. I'm excited for you too. That's my jam. I've been helping small businesses for over 15 years. It's my jam. That's why I do this. Okay. Okay. So let's go in. It's hard. Yes, it's hard. Yeah. I love that. What kind of snacks you got over there, girl? Tell us. I was on a live stream this morning and this girl kept talking about all the snacks she had in the oven. I was like, oh my God, she had salted caramel this. And I was like, who are you? Are you in BC, Canada by chance? Can I come over? I know you never heard of me before. I'm just some girl in the chat, but do you mind? Her house smells so good. Okay, my love, Moon. My iPad is in the way today because she's like, girl, you left me unplugged, dying on the bed and who cares? I mean, that sounds so weird, but honestly, I have that thing on where it doesn't go to sleep. So I have that function on. So she was hot when I got back. Brand new laptop. She was hot. And I was like, sorry, girl. My laptop's girl too. Everybody's girl. Okay. So I'm just going to write your name as my whole point of telling. I tell you everything. That's my whole point. I don't tell you everything, girl. I don't tell you. Don't be nosy. But I tell you a lot of things. Okay, so small business. All right, I got your card, my love. Thank you so much. Toronto, Lori's in the house. Thank you, Bubble. Bubbles rock. Yes, they do. Every time I think of Bubbles now, I think of that catnip stuff. Girl, we're already at 5K. Keep going, guys. That's awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you for all the likes. I'm working on likes tonight. So we got 2 readings on the go. So next one will be at 7.5K, okay? All right, am I doing my math? Who was helping me earlier? I think it was you, Moon, right? You're like 15K, that's a lot. Anywho, all right, so here's your card, my love. Moon, here's your card. It says, an empty feeling is telling me something important. Oh my goodness, you just said you weren't feeling good. You were sad and it's hard. So an empty feeling is telling me something important. Look at this. I know it's backwards, but just stay tuned, okay? Look at it. An empty feeling is telling me something important. See? Actually, hold on. My nose is already getting plugged. I should go like this every time I show you the card so you can read it properly. Then I just don't know. It's so weird. It's so awkward, but I hope that works. See? Okay, now let me unmirror it. Thank you for the shares, everybody. I appreciate you. All right, girl, we got some reading to do here. Let's go. I'm so high maintenance. I like it. I like that about myself. Can't read my card without my special light. A negative feeling indicates that your current choice of thoughts is so out of harmony with your source energy that you are disallowing your full connection to the energy stream. You could say that your fuel tank is approaching empty. Your emotions do not create, but they do indicate what you are currently attracting. I'm going like this because I'm like, girl, her dad's sick. Like, leave her alone. These cards are like, what are you thinking about? Right? It's like, girl, be nice. But they're cards. They're just telling you what's up. So, let's talk, my love. I'm so sorry, honey. Lori, that's so sad, honey. Just stick around, okay? Stick around. Thank you, Moon. What did I say? I said 7.5. You're in Hamilton, Greg. That's where I'm from. That's where I'm from, too. I was born on the mountain, girl. Actually, I was born in St. Joe's, but I grew up on the mountain. Okay, so let's see. Moon, I'm just making sure I'm reading all of your comments because I'm focused in on Moon. So do you have, I know you said you don't have a question. So I know your dad's sick. Let me tune into your energy. I know your dad's sick and I know you're working on your small business and that's giving you some excitement and something to focus on. Because we all need something to focus on when we're going through hard times. And again, I'm so sorry about your dad. Especially this time of year. That's rough. The cards are kind of rude. They're like, what are you thinking about? Because that's what you're attracting. And it's like, hang on. That's always true, but we're allowed to grieve is what I'm saying. It's always true. We're allowed to grieve though. But how we look at grief sometimes can make it worse. Like when I lost my grandmother in 2010, I was looking at it in a way that all the women in my village where my whole family grew up, the two villages that my family grew up in next door, they're next door neighbors. So my mom's side and my dad's side in Italy. And I was born here, but back there, I've been there lots of times. And the times I've gone back, I've seen the women wear black when their husbands pass away. So they wear all black their whole lives. Their whole lives. Their whole lives. Like not just, so I'm not saying that, I'm not talking about grief. I'm not saying he's passing away. I'm not saying anything like that. But what I'm talking about is how we look at it, right? So I got a coach at the time. Carrie was her name. She was very spiritual. And she just helped me see, because I was like, is my life over or what? Like, I'm serious. I really thought that's what I had to do too, because I wanted to honor my culture and my ancestry. And my grandmother was like my mom. And I really felt like, even though I didn't have to wear black, like that's how it was going to be for me for the rest of my life. So she helped me shift my perspective, which really helps when someone is really sick, right? Because we want to be there with them. We don't want to let our grief take over to the point where we can't even be present with them. Excuse me. Hang on. Is there something wrong with his throat? Or is this just a coincidence? Sometimes the mediumship just starts going on its own. I'm like, girl, did I say you can come in here? Hello? Give me 1 second. I had to put something in my mouth. It is his throat. Okay. We're going. Okay. Because I could feel it. Are you serious? Are you being for real, for real? I mean, I wouldn't be surprised, but still, I'm like, girl, that's crazy. Damn. Right, Bubbles? This happens. Okay. It's okay for him to see you cry, honey. And I'm not saying you have to be positive, like just like all bubbly all the time and just, no, but be there. Like I remember when my cat was passing away. I know it's not the same. I'm just using a lighter example. I was singing You Are My Sunshine. I'm going to try not to cry, but I was singing that. I was just wanting him to be so calm. I'm going to cry. Oh my gosh. And I was just singing You Are My Sunshine. I was trying to keep him happy. We were putting him down, right? He was the love of my life, y'all. Oh my gosh. It's been a while, but it's like, as a PTSD survivor with trauma, we get really attached to our people and our animals. And this cat was there in my darkest night of the soul, like really dark. Okay. After I worked on Canada's second largest child murder case, I was messed up with PTSD, all the symptoms. It was horrible. And I was pushing everybody away. I had a boyfriend. I was like, get out. I don't want to talk to you anymore. I didn't say that, but I'm just being dramatic. I just pushed him away. I pushed my Nona away. I pushed my best friend Didi away. I pushed everybody away. I was like, go away from me. And I just stayed in my apartment and I was just miserable. But I had Pepe and he was the reason I hung on. And so I remember I was just trying so hard, like you're saying, I'm like, I'm just going to keep singing. I want him to be calm. And after they put him down, I just started bawling. And so did the assistant, the vet assistant. Oh my gosh. It was horrible. So what I'm saying is we got to be human. We can be strong, but we also got to be human, right? And it's okay. But what I want you to do is like enjoy your moments with him. Be present. Enjoy your moments, even if they are a little sad at times. It's okay. Yeah. Mia. We have the Mia who comes in here a lot. I love that name, Mia. I'm really spot on and more. Okay. I get it when my dog passed last year. Yeah, right? We get attached. I have a lot of reels on that because a lot of people will be like, it's just a dog. It's just a cat. I'm like, bye. I never want to see you again. Don't even say. don't even talk to me like that. What? Chris was like that before. He wasn't really strongly, but he was like, oh, you mean your fur babies? And I was like, they're my babies. And so he was just a little bit, but I had an ex before that. And he was like, they're not your babies. I was like, you gotta go. Get out of here. I'm not kidding. Okay. Hi, Coots. What's up? Hello. Welcome in again. You miss them so much. Oh, I know. It's rough. But we got to feel our feelings. This is the whole point. This is for all of us, okay? We got to feel our feelings. With our parents, we get to be how we are. They love us. But at the same time, I am going to call us to more. Like, I kept singing that damn song, right? Because I was like, I just want his last moments. I just want his last moments to be peaceful for him. That's our job, right? Even though it's so freaking hard. Oh my God. Stop! I can't think of that moment without crying. It's like, whew. It's hard. So the number one thing is to be good to yourself, honey. Moon, as you're going through this. This is hard. Look, I'm still crying years later, right? Like it's, where's my tissues? It's not easy. And we got to give ourselves some grace and really take care of ourselves outside that. Chris was my rock through that. I had someone outside of that situation. Thank you so much. We're getting up on some gift goals, I think. But yeah, we have to be graceful. We gotta, like, I was talking about that. Thank you for the rose. I was talking about that because, like, Chris being my rock, because I let support in outside of that. I was bawling my head off. Like, I was just crying. We were walking through the park near the vet's office. I was just bawling. I was like, no, right? Because it was very sudden. Girl, you're getting a reading from me, and I'm over here crying. Thank you, Laura. Yeah, you can't pass a bet. Yeah. So maybe I think I'm channeling some of this for you too. See, it's very intense. It's been a long time. I've gone, Allie's laughing. It's been a long time for me. It's been, let's see, 16, almost 8 years. So I have to go to that vet. I don't have to, actually. I tried going to another vet, girl. I did not like the experience I had at the other vet. I was like, I'm going to do this. I have to stop resisting going to that vet because it's so hard. So I tried another vet and it didn't work out. I didn't like it. So I brought them all back. Like my more recent pets, I bring them there again because they're like family and they're so good there. They're amazing. Okay. Oh, thank you so much, Lori. You have a beautiful heart inside and out. You're so beautiful. Let it out for me too. Thank you. Yeah. I am an empath and I am in channel mode when I get on here. Like the guides know, okay, she might let some things in if it's strong. And I'm like, girl, stop it. Okay. Let me tune into Moon's energy some more. Girl, I let it out. Okay, that's my point. Like, I was crying. I was like, oh my God. And I let Chris, who was like my rock, I let him hold me out. I let him be my rock. I was like, falling apart. Help. So yeah, we got to feel it. We got to process. We got to let the people be there for us. We got to let the support in for sure. And especially for you right now, as you're going through it, that's what I was doing. That's why I'm sharing this. Right. So that's what I mean by after, taking really good care of yourself. Okay. And I'm just looking at your card again, because it's talking about an empty feeling is telling me something important. Yeah, that you're not allowing. So grief is one thing, feeling those emotions, but at the end of the day, we do need to understand that there is a disallowing and allowing of source energy, whatever you call source, whether it's God, Allah, Great Spirit, whatever you call it. It doesn't matter, whatever you call it, okay? I respect everybody's beliefs. Whatever you call the energy that created all life on this planet, there's an energy stream even when we're grieving, right? That's why I was singing that sunshine song. Thank you so much for the rose. Literally, I was just like, I'm going to give him this. I don't care. I'm going to channel this. I'm going to find it somewhere inside of me. And it's not to do with Gina, because Gina's a hot mess. Okay. Gina's on the floor crying as soon as this is over. And outside when I left the vet, and when I came back in, I was like, hello, baby. I was being strong for him. Oh God, I can't talk about that time. It's so hard. So the way to get through grief is to know that, just like this card's talking about, we tune back into the source perspective, the non-physical perspective. That means the perspective that we had and the energy that we were before we even came on this earth, and the energy that we stay even when our bodies are finished here on earth. So all of the people we lost, all the pets we lost, they're still here, right? That's what healed my heart with my grandmother and my cat. It was like, they're still here. But girl, I disconnected. I was like, no, they're not. I didn't say that, but I just forgot. We all do. So where we get our strength from is remembering that energy never dies. It just keeps on going. Okay. So what I'm reading your card again, and it says, when you disallow that connection, when you forget and you disconnect and you disallow it, what happens is it says that your fuel tank is approaching empty, right? So how can we be there for anybody else, especially our loved ones who might be passing away or who are guaranteed, like in my cat situation, like that was it. And it was so sudden. It was horrible. But he did live till 15 and a half, and I'm very grateful for that. Some cats and dogs don't live that long. I'm very grateful. And he was a good cat. Like he was, he was good, meaning he was good. He was healthy. He was loved. Very loved. So the last line is, again, your emotions do not create, but they do indicate what you are currently attracting. So this is a reminder to just tune back into the never ending, the never empty, the always full, the always nourishing stream of source energy that's available to us all. Okay? Oh, Hunter. Yes, you can see me reflecting your emotions. Yes. Yeah. We got to have boundaries, honey. You're saying, I sometimes wish I wasn't so emotional. It's hard being empathic. Yeah. We got to have boundaries. I was thinking that when I was at the pool today. I'm like, gosh, I used to just take on everybody's energy. I didn't even know what was, when we're empaths, we don't even know half the time what we're doing. And we just take on all the stress and the energy. I never do that anymore. I'm like, thank gosh, those days are over, because it's hard. So boundaries are important, my love. Okay. Otherwise, again, how can we be there for anybody, for our businesses, for our people, for those times when our parents and our pets and our loved ones need us? We can't. We're going to be exhausted, completely spent out and exhausted. I don't care if the vets think I'm crazy. I'm going to tell her I love her. I know, I was over there singing You Are My Sunshine. I think that's why that assistant just started crying. She's like, this girl does not give a fuck. She loves this cat so much she could give two shits and I could not care less. I was crying in the park. I don't care. I'm like, this is bad. This is bad. So is that why I've been more interested in spirit energy? Maybe. Okay, I'll try that. Thank you so much. You're welcome, honey. That's the strong message for you, is to connect back into that source, because that's where all of our strength comes from in times like this. Okay, my love. Do you have any last minute questions before I close off your energy? And by the way, these pictures, everybody in the chat, tell me, what does this mean? Because these pictures represent, I'm not going to turn it again because the picture is the same. You don't need to see the words is what I'm saying. Ignore the words. Look at the picture. What does it mean? What do you think it means? Moon, you're asking about career now, but I only do one at a time, honey. So I only do one subject at a time, one question at a time. Okay, so we can give everybody a chance to be read. But I appreciate your question. So this is the image, and it's left up for interpretation. I don't know what that is on her head. Go through a door. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a great one, Tracy. Hello, Tracy. No more questions? Okay, honey. I just wanted to show you the image again because it means something to you, and you need to figure that out. It looks like a canary? A hat? What's on her head? I don't even know. I love that emoji, the I don't know emoji. I always use it. I almost got fired at a job. I used to do nannying when I was building my business. This girl hated that emoji, the mom. She and the dad. I guess they talked about it at night, and it didn't even tell me. And then one time it just all came out. They're like, all you do is use those I don't know emojis. And I'm like, what? She's like, you're using it like, I don't know, and I don't care. I'm like, what? She didn't say it like that. It was something like that, though. I was like, girl, I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying, I don't know. Anyway, I appreciate you. Thank you again, says Moon. You're welcome, honey. You're so welcome. Heidi, hello, honey. Heidi is looking to advance her career. I don't know. I don't know. I love that emoji. Tracy. They didn't like me using it. Apparently I use it a lot. Then there was this other time I nannied. I loved all the families I nannied for. There was this other time. I always took temporary positions because I just wanted to pay my bills. So people who needed like summer help or something. I love kids and I'm really good with them. So this other lady, when emojis, I don't know if they just first came out, but she freaking loved them. The mom, she was awesome. But she would send me, I'm not kidding, like 20 rows of emojis almost every time she wrote to me. I was like, this is cool. But she would like do that all the time. I was like, okay. There were so many emojis, like so many. I was like, wow. She's like, every text. It was so funny. Okay, let me look back on some of the comments because I know I missed some. Hello, C. Welcome in. It was so funny. Next level is death, as we shouldn't look as death at the end. However, more is the starting. Yeah, it's the start of a new way of being with the energy for us. And they're always, out of pain. They're in a better position in terms of not dealing with the HE double hockey sticks part of being on Earth. But there's a lot of greatness of being here too. But you know what? One of the most beautiful quotes I've ever heard is that, was it ever love if you're not grieving when they're gone, right? It even makes me cry. It's like it's so true, right? Like if we didn't love so hard, then we wouldn't experience that, right? Whoops. What the heck? Did you guys see that? What the heck? It just went, did you see that? I didn't even move. I swear it was like someone went like this. Like flicked it, and it was like a flick. Like it wasn't like just a little moving, it was like a flick. I was like, do you think that was a spirit or a guide? I'm not kidding. I was like, what the heck? I'm gonna watch it on the replay. On Halloween, y'all, for those of you who are here, Tracy, I think you were here on Halloween. We saw something go by in my hallway. I saw it and I'm like, I was so embarrassed to say it, but I'm like, everyone, I'm losing my mind. I just saw something. And they're like, we saw it too. And these were people I can rely on in the chat. So I knew. I was like, oh my, I saw it. It was wild. So, y'all, my house was built on a certain kind of ground, if you know what I mean. Okay. I've had this assessed and this is proven. Like, we know. So there's some spirits here. It's just the truth. Tracy, I know. I don't expect them to come on my live stream. Then you can see it on the replay and you're like, oh my gosh. By the way, all the replays are on my YouTube channel, everybody. The link is in the bio, but if you can't see it, some people can't see the YouTube link. I don't know why. I can't when I go to other creators too. Some of them I can, some I can't. I don't know why. Just go to YouTube in the search bar and you put @EmpoweredAfterTrauma. Same name as here. Please go subscribe. I'm trying to get up to 500, but don't only do it for me. You also get to watch the replays of all these lives and see all the kooky stuff that goes on, okay? Literally, it was just a flick right now. It wasn't that hard, but I was like, I don't think I closed off from Moon's energy properly, so maybe she has someone on the side. Maybe it was her dog. I don't know. But, girl, we need to close off now. A spirit is saying they want the reading. That's right. It could have been yours, Moon, or it could be the next one. Yeah. Okay. Moon, thank you so much for contributing your question and your energy. And remember, you can be read again, okay? We seem to have quiet. You saw it? Tracy, don't freak me out. Tracy, I'm going to start freaking out. I want y'all to say, no, we didn't see anything. Girl, what the fuck? I can't. Okay. I'm starting to just get used to it. It's one thing when it happens when nobody's watching, but it's on live stream and everybody's seeing it and it's on video and I get to watch it later. It's kind of creepy, but it is real. So it's just like there's real evidence. Like a little part of me can go, no, maybe it was my imagination when it's not happening like that. But girl, it's happening. She's going, okay? Thank you so much, everybody, for the follows and the likes. Okay, so let me write down. I said 1.5 to start, and then we're going to go 3, then we're going to go 4.5, and then we're going to go 6. So that's when I'm doing the readings, okay? So we did the 1.5 hearts. So make sure you're tapping, y'all, if you want to keep seeing readings, if you want me to stay. Otherwise, I'm going to go be with my ghosty friends. I mean, oops, did I say that out loud? It's not that strong, but Chris sees things too, and he experiences things too. He's like, Jana, are you awake? I'm like, nope. I'm not. Do you ever pretend to sleep? You're like this. Is he still looking? Is he gone? Don't tell him. Okay. Oh, thank you. Tammy Ann's in the house. Hello, my love. How are you, Tammy? Nice to see you here. We're doing our kooky thing as usual. Oh, I think it was your dog too. So beautiful. Don't make me cry again, girl. It's okay if I cry, but it's like, girl, those are intense feelings, right? Whew! Anyway, I also learned too that like grieving doesn't really have an end, like for people we love. I mean, it doesn't. Psychology could say, oh, if you're still grieving after a certain amount of time, but I think that's all crap. I mean, I'm always going to miss him. I always love him so much. And it's just so beautiful. It's a frequency that's just so high, and the unconditional love. That's what it is. It's like pure unconditional love. But here's the good news. We get to experience it now with them on the other side. That's the thing. That's what people like me are for. But you don't need people like me. You can do it yourself. Okay. But in the meantime, while you're learning, or if you're just like, I don't want to do it myself, I want to do it with you, then you can do it with me, girl. That's why I'm here. Okay. I'm your sister, your big sister. And I got bells on tonight. Do not flick me again. That was creepy. I got to tell Chris that one. He's going to be like, he's a mountain man, right? He's always trying to be strong, but he's like, he's very much a mountain man. And he's just going to be like, he has that little thing in his eye that's like, fuck. What is that? We have fun. Crazy shizness. Okay, my loves, who's next? Who would like a reading? Pop your question in the chat. Let me know. Let me know. Yes. Oh yeah, Tammy. I just pinned your comment, but the thing is, we're not doing that tonight, Tammy. Sorry, honey. Oh, Baba. I love that, Tracy. You make me cry, girl. I can't. Tracy, I'm so sorry, honey. So we're back to intuitive. I believe I got most of the community on the email list, but we're back to intuitive tonight. So that's what we're doing tonight. But I am getting everyone to tap. So if you want to say that would be really helpful. Every 1.5K, I'm going to do a reading. Okay. So we did one at 1.5. Now we're going to do, we're way up. We're way up. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. I'm going to be here for a while. That's good. Okay. So just say tap, 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 please. Spirit-led readings. That would be good. Something like that. Do your magic, my love. You're so helpful, and I really appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay. Aw, Stephanie. Hello, honey. Frick. Oh, no. Girl. I need to go get some paper towels. I'll be right back. Hold on. Hang on 1 second. Mamma mia. Oh my gosh, we got coffee all over the cards, y'all. Just a couple of them. Oh my gosh. I'm Italian. I start talking and I talk with my hands, and now I whipped my coffee all over the cards, y'all. Girl. What the heck? Coffee cards. Oh, damn. Good thing they're all nicely laminated. Damn. Oh! I still got lots of coffee, see? It's just like the top part. It smells so good. I love coffee. It smells so good in here. I just need to make sure all the cards are clean. Girl, now they're all sticking together. Damn. Good thing I've got, like, I'm not kidding, I have about 20 more decks sitting there, so maybe we should try a different deck. Or we'll just keep reading this one from this one. Just give me a second. Wait a second, girl. Just be patient. This is the first. Mark loves coffee. Who's Mark? Harley. Who's Mark, honey? Did you already tell me? Let me check the comments while I'm cleaning. Who knew this was going to be a cleaning live? My goodness. Sheesh. This is crazy. Was it me? Was it me? Or was it the energy? I have to check the video. Good thing there's video proof. What did we do before video proof, y'all? You don't want to know, okay? I was a teenager. Nobody's ever going to know. Anyone who's under 40, all your stuff is... under 40, all your stuff is everywhere. Recording. Mine wasn't. Okay. Girl, it was fun. Let's just say we did a lot of things. A lot of things that we'll never talk. Tracy, right? Seriously. I'm good. Like, my nervous system is good. I went for a nice long swim today. I had a great sleep last night. Like, really great. I didn't have my vitamin thing that I usually take, but I took all my other vitamins. Like, everything's good. So, you tell me. What's going on? Uh-oh. Look at... There's coffee all over these cards. Oh my gosh. Okay, this card. Oh, I thought it was a different deck. It's not. Okay. Oh well. You're right though, Tracy. There's something going on. It's because I access. Ow! Now I stubbed my toe. Ow! Now the whole desk is moving because Chris covered up the heating vent because it's too hot for me, but he put this slippery thing. Now it's slipping everywhere. This is crazy. What's going on here, girl? Welcome to the craziest card reading you've ever seen. Everyone else is like meditating, like, I'm just a hot mess over here. Okay, I think I'm done. It smells so good though, but I probably need to clean these. I didn't use milk though. I used almond milk, but still. Let me just spray them a little bit. Right? Moon's like, I'm glad there wasn't cameras back in. Girl, you too. Nobody needs to see all that. It was fun though. We did have cameras, but they were like 2 weeks to develop. Nobody's showing anything for 2 weeks. Then you're all going to forget about it all. So good luck with that. If you have the money to go develop it, because it costs a bit. I did not grow up with money, y'all. I just put some rubbing alcohol on these now so we don't get like all germs all over them. This is crazy. Okay. Maybe it's the good cleansing for them too. Harley, oh my gosh, that's horrible. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm so sorry. Amen to that, Tracy. I'm so sorry, Harley. My goodness. Okay, let me see. Stephanie's like, seems to be bad luck. My name is. Okay. Let's go. See, the tapping is working tonight, y'all. My angels told me to get them tapping. They're like, tap, tap, tap. Okay. Let's try and have a normal live. Are we ready? Should we start again? Not a real restart, but just pretend. Just pretend. Pretend nothing happened. Pretend I didn't cry. Pretend nobody flicked my ear. That was weird. How can my headband move? How can it move on its own like that? That was weird. Girl, it's freaking me out. Like somebody was like getting my attention. Maybe I should go work at somewhere like Starbucks. Oh, now these cards are all sticking together. Damn. They smell so good though. Hold on. More paper towels. Amanda. Do you think they'll mind all my crazy makeup there? Like, girl. It's Starbucks. They don't have all these issues. How am I going to remember all those coffee names? Oh my gosh. I was a waitress. It was let's just say I got demoted. It was the only job I got demoted in. Okay? I was 19. I was still going, 18 or 19. I was still going to SFU, in case you're in BC. Girl. They were like, we love you and we want you to stay, but you suck. What happened is, first of all, I don't know. I can't say, but all I know for sure why I got demoted. I got demoted to hostess. And guess what? I met my most incredible boyfriend ever because he was the bartender of where I was hostessing. So it was probably meant to be. That's my excuse and I'm sticking to it. But this is slipping everywhere. Oh my gosh. But anyway, so, yeah. And then, but the reason is this woman, she asked for the vegan soup, right? And it was like Earl's, was it Earl's? I think it was Earl's. It was kind of like, yeah, it was Earl's. It was Earl's. Do you guys know Earl's? They have Earl's school. Like literally you go to school, you learn every ingredient. Like it's a lot, right? And I love studying. I was like, bring it on. But I liked the environment there and I loved the food. So I was like, I'll go to school. I don't care. They pay you too to go to school. So I was already in school. But anywho, so anyway, I'm going to shuffle while I'm doing this and tune into who's next. But the thing is this woman asked for the vegan soup. And I was like, okay. I didn't know there was bacon in it. I gave her the vegetable soup and there was bacon in it. Oh, she was mad. Oh my gosh. I'll never forget this woman. She looked tough too. And I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like an 18, 19-year-old Gina. I was like, I'm so sorry. I was like, she's going to get me fired. She was mad. She was like, get your manager. I was like, My manager was cute. I'm not going to lie. He was cute. He was hot. Anyhow, so he wasn't interested in me or anything, but I just remembered him now that I'm telling you the story. Girl, can't help it. He was cute. Anywho, so he had like this nice dimple like mine, but his was real. And it was like up here and he had blue eyes and he was just in shape. He was so cute. He was so handsome. He was tall and muscular. Girl! So that's why I got demoted. He's like, we don't want to let you go, but you can't do this part anymore. I was like, okay. I suck at it anyway. Okay. Right, Amanda? She was mad. She was like, this girl's not going to be working here again. I was like, well, come over to the bar. I'm working there and I'm falling in love. So thank you. Thank you, Bacon Lady. Baconator. Baconator. It's because I got to wear my own clothes on that side, and and his name was Trevor. He was like, yummy. I like the way she dresses. I think I'm going to ask her. He was such a gentleman. He started courting me. He left roses. He was the sweetest ever. He left roses on my Jeep at the time. He was so sweet to me. He was like so romantic. Every time we went away from the boy, like with the boys, he would like, we were together for a while, and he would like write my name TH plus GS in the snow, and he would send me pictures of what he did, like build these big letters, and he was the sweetest boyfriend ever, honestly. For my birthday and Christmas, he would give me like 5 cards, not just one, and he would write these beautiful things, and he was so sweet to me. I deserved it after all I'd gone through, because I don't know if y'all know, the reason I got PTSD is because I had the most brutal experience in high school. When I was 15, I was almost unalived by a football player. So my dating life started out rough. And yeah, I'm very grateful for that relationship. I know I just sounded callous there. I'm like, I deserved it. But honestly, I needed an experience like that to make up for it and have me trust again. So thank goodness for him. Chris always says that actually too now. It was like, gosh, 15 years ago now. But Chris says it. No, more than 15 years. I'm trying to act younger, but I'm not. Okay, girl, are we going to read or what? Sheesh. All the cups would be flying everywhere with all those spirits around. Yeah. Okay, Stephanie, are you still here after all my yapping, girl? I'll give Stephanie a read. Are you still here, Stephanie? Stephanie. Anywho, that's my life. I feel like I'm really close to the camera tonight. I don't know why. I think Chris moved all this when he was fixing the heater thing. Stephanie's not here. Who would like a reading? Who's still here? Amanda? Okay. Amanda, Harley, hi honey. I haven't finished reading all your notes, honey. I have to choose who jumps out at me, but I will make a point to go back and read, okay? I've just been yapping too long, so I want to get into one. Whoever calls out to me, let's see. Bum, bum, bum. Moon and Star, I'm always drawn to you, like my spirit's calling you back. Girl, come back. Have you always loved colorful things? I would say when I lived in Toronto, because I lived in Toronto for a while, a lot more people wear black there, and I wore black all the time. I don't know. I wasn't that happy, though. I wasn't happy. Like, I was overworked. Who knows? I'm happy now. Maybe that's why. I'm not sure. But yes, I do love color. I have lots of colorful paintings in my house, and I like colorful scarves all the time, like even in the summer. I like color. Yeah, I love color. I'm Canadian, Amanda. Yeah, I'm in BC. Yes. You love black? I like black too. Black's nice. Yes. Twyla. Okay, let's go with Twyla, honey. Do you have a question for me, love? Or would you like me to just choose a random card for you? Neurodivergent. Hello, mama. How are you? I call people mama. Don't worry, even if you're not a mama. Welcome. I just clicked on your picture because I was like, what is that square? Is that SpongeBob? And then I saw what you wrote. That's so cute. I like your bio line. That's so cute. Okay, Twyla. Now I'm thinking about Trevor. Chris always says with me, he's like, I'm so glad you had Trevor. I'm like, I know, me too. Because I probably wouldn't have been drawn to Chris. Trevor helped me heal so much. And Chris is so good to me. I probably wouldn't have liked Chris. I'd have been like, you're not mean to me. Because that's what trauma does. It lies. And it teaches us the wrong things. Should I move on from my ex? Okay, honey, hold on. Is it Kale? Your ex? Kale? I like that. Or did you just misspell it? Kyle. Twyla. Right, Tracy? Hi, Erica. How are you, honey? Nice to see you. I feel like I'm going like this. I think we moved this last night when we were doing things. Anyway, but I'm looking at my comments on the big screen, so I don't have to go like this. And you have to see me like this all the time. It's not a good look. Twyla, tell me. Twyla. Is his name Kale? Is that it? How do you pronounce it? This is your card. I already found your card. I just want to know what his name is so I can tune in before I read your card. Twyla, are you typing? Sometimes. Oh, okay. Kale. I love that. I love kale too. Like, I love it. Okay. I'm getting a green light for you, just like my eye makeup tonight. Green. I'm getting there's some stuff to iron out with them. Hang on. My brain is so weird. It's like, tell her she needs to clean all the kale. You know how when you get kale, you have to clean it really well because it has all these curly pieces. You do have to get under the dirt. But my brain is so funny. It's like, girl, can you stop? Just be serious. I can't. I'm trying. I can, but I guess I'm a giggle monster today because I went to the pool for a long time and I was just playing around like a little fish in the water. It was so fun. Yeah, so that's what I'm getting right now, is that there's stuff to work through. So let's see what your card says. But if you have more questions, I can go deeper. I'm in your energy right now. So just type while I'm reading your card, if you can do both. But just type soon so that I know what your next question is, because I did get a green light for you, honey, okay? So it says, my life is unlimited in every respect. My life is unlimited in every respect. Okay, you're asking soon, like when? So you want time? Hang on. Everybody who's watching, welcome in. I'm reading intuitively, spirit-led. Welcome in. So I'm going to choose from someone in the chat randomly. But if you would like a guaranteed reading, visit my profile and you will find the link there. You can pay $22 and you can be next. Okay, people do it all the time. A notification will pop up on my screen and I will read you guaranteed next. Otherwise, just sit back and enjoy the show and see who's read next, okay? And yes, you can keep Erica. Hello, I see you, honey. Just keep popping questions in the chat because I choose from the chat sometimes and I'll say, hey, who wants a reading? But whose ever name jumps out at me, that's who I go to, okay? Moon, I feel like we need to connect, girl. I don't know why. My energy kept going to you. I was like, come back. Are you still here, Moon? Moon! It's such a pretty profile name. I can't help it, girl. It's the energy. It's like drawn to you. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you, Tammy. You're so sweet, honey. I think Jasmine's busy tonight, so I appreciate you so much. Valerie, hello, honey. Welcome in. I see you, neurodivergent. I see you, Erica. Okay. Twilight. So your card says, my life is unlimited in every respect. Okay. I recognize that I am unlimited in all facets of my life. I see my financial balance as unlimited. So nothing I am choosing is limited by money, for I know I am a magnet and I attract whatever level of prosperity, health, and relationships I choose. Boom! Is this for you or what? Boom! Y'all, I'm afraid of my own headband tonight. It's freaking me out. What just happened? If you just got here, that was kind of creepy. I'm not going to lie. Yes, Twyla, right? I was like, why is it telling her about money? This is not my money deck. But girl, you got some good things coming your way. So are you asking me, you're saying, should I do it soon with your ex, right? Gina, the big sister, the coach, right, who have been coaching women for 15 years, I'm going to tell you never to go too quick. If he's an ex, it's like, oh, well, I already know him. No. I always recommend lots of time, at least 3 months, to vet, not get too funky with chemicals, if you know what I mean, body fluids and stuff, because that clouds our logic. It really, I strongly recommend vetting, okay? But I definitely got a green light for him, okay? And, yeah, there's some money coming your way, girl. What does money have to do with... Oh, he ended things with you. Oh, so you're asking me, will you get back together? Is that what it is? Oh, okay. Yeah, but I was getting a green light to keep going. Let me tune in. But yeah, I did say before you said that, I did say that there's some things to work out, right? So, yeah. What does money have to do with this? Why is money coming up for you? For I know I am a magnet and I attract whatever level of prosperity, health, and relationships I choose. This is not your typical reading, y'all, but I love it. We're gonna untangle it. And we're gonna do it quickly. For once I'm not fussing with my hair. I like that. Someone else is holding my hair. That's something else is holding my hair together, apparently, and flicking my headband. I am not. Hey, Mushroom. Twyla, I'm tuning in deeper to you. So what I'm saying is there's something with money and him. What's going on there? What's the dynamic there? My banana clip is falling down. I still wear banana clips. I don't care. It fell down. Probably in all the chaos. I feel like makeup right here makes me look sick. One time I went to Sephora to get a makeover and they put all this pink and red under here. I looked like I was sick. I looked like I was really sick. I feel like I did that tonight. I tried to put gold in there to match these, but I look like I'm sick. Okay, he's confused, yeah. This is his own thing, honey. This has nothing to do with you. There's something with him that he needs to sort out. He needs to sort this out. This one's on him. So now the question is, what do we do with you, right? While this is going on, because this isn't easy. But this card is talking about your life being unlimited in every respect. So this is where when things like this hit us and they're hard, this is when, like I was talking about with the deaths earlier, right? We have got to take control of our energy. We've got to tap into the unlimited aspects, the nourishing aspects. Look at this picture for you. Kind of matches my eyeshadow today, look. We've got to tap into that. And we've got to get our magnetism up, because always, if we want one of our exes back, guess what? When they're looking at us, they're looking at our energy. If we're like desperate, and I say that with love, but if we're desperate and we're like not in our flow and not tapped into the unlimited source that runs through all of us, that's accessible to each and every one of us at all times, then our magnetism isn't high. It's not hot, right? And I always say, it doesn't matter what you look like. If your energy is on, people can't stop looking at you. And that's the truth. And whether that's in business, relationships, whatever it is. And whether it's him, if he decides I'm not coming back, your magnetism will be upped. And that's what your focus needs to be right now. Does that make sense? Because regardless if it's him or not him, someone else is going to be like, well, I love her energy, right? So what do you think? What do you think about that? You're welcome. Someone's in the wrong place. Goodbye. Block and delete. Talk to me like that in here. Disrespectful. Let's see. Okay, so you're good, Twyla? You got the message? If you don't have any more questions, I will move along. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you for the likes. Thank you, everybody. You're awesome. Oh, thank you, honey. Yeah, just focus on you. Generate that energy. I know it's hard, but, you know, first thing you're going to have to do is deal with your feelings that are coming up. The ones that are making you, like, you're feeling abandoned, I'm sure. Really deeply hurt, worried, scared. Like, it's a lot, right? But this is your opportunity to tune into your strength inside like never before. Never before. As trauma survivors, we are really fucking tough. And that's the thing about us. That's why I call us all trauma badasses. Everyone's like, oh, those poor people. Yeah, but you know what we are on the other side? We're really fucking tough. Because when you break a bone, right? You break the bone. Once it heals, it's literally medically proven that it's stronger than it was before. And that's us. And that's what I mean by tap into that strength. When you tap back into that strength, you're like, girl, I do this to myself all the time. I'm like, I think back to what I went through. I'm like, this is nothing. And it's not to say like, oh, it's not hard, and it's not to invalidate the experience. No, but really it's to remind me, oh, Gina, you're fucking strong. Right. I almost forgot. Just like I was saying earlier, I know this sounds silly, but it's the same thing. When I went back to the pool today after a little while off, when I say a little while, I'm used to going a lot and swimming fast in the fast lanes and staying for hours, right? And so I got off that track a little bit. I loosened up a little bit. But when I went back today, I was like, whoa, I didn't think I could make it. All these stories in our head, right? I'm like, oh, I'm going to suck when I go back there. I'm going to start in the slow lane again. Boo. I'm only going to last 20 minutes. No, I was fucking rocking it, but only because I showed up and I remembered, right? We got to give ourselves a chance, and we got to fight for ourselves in our mind, okay? Because trauma lies to us. Trauma tells us all kinds of bullshit. By the way, if you guys aren't in my trauma baddies group, what are you even doing? There's 100 affirmations for trauma baddies in there. Where's my thing? I'll show you later, but there's 100 affirmations of all the truth. There's the lies that trauma tells us. You're broken. You're not going to make it. You're doomed. You don't have the advantage that everybody else has. There's all these lies. It's not true, right? Is it hard? Yes, it's fucking hard. I'm never going to lie about that. But is it the end, or are we doomed? Absolutely not. In fact, we should be switching the thought. So on the other side, it's like, oh, I deserve more support than ever. I went through something rough. I deserve everything. I deserve to receive. I'm going to get in the receiving flow. I'm going to tap into that flow and nourish myself. I'm going to take care of myself. I'm going to make sure I'm good and overflowing now. Overflowing. You know how a teacup, they always say to fill your teacup with self-care and everything like that, right? I always say fill it to overflowing and let everybody else drink from the saucer that's underneath the pool of whatever you're drinking, girl. Me, I'm drinking coffee, but I'm spilling it too tonight. I got my paper towels ready just in case. When I was a teenager, what the heck? Something just fell off now. I'm getting scared. Girl, I need to get out of this room. We might need to go in a different room. What's today? What's going on with the energies? What is up? I'm so sorry, Twyla, honey. I only do one question at a time. I really want to help you, but I also want to be fair to all the people who have been sticking around, okay? We may not have a huge amount of people here. Sometimes it gets really busy, but TikTok's been pushing me the wrong way lately. That's okay. But there are people who are waiting here, okay, honey? So we only do one question at a time for each person. Yeah, you can ask later, or you can come back, or if you want, you can purchase a $22 reading, and I'll give you a reading that way, okay? But thank you so much for bringing your question. I really appreciate you. I appreciate you bringing your energy. And yeah, there was something with money in there too, but we didn't get to untangling that, okay? Something with him and money that has to do with you. Like, it's like, I don't know, but you know. You know what I'm talking about, girl. I know you know. Girl. But that's one of the things that I help women with in my coaching, my private readings, is I help women to get so passionate with their life purpose, figure out what your life purpose is, get deeply passionate with it so that you can bring in that financial support. And just like I was saying with ourselves, we got to be like, you know, I'm the one who's going to take care of me. I've got me now. I'm stronger than ever. I just need to remember and remind myself. And when we get like that, we can also get like that with money. Can you imagine being like that with yourself with money? This is for you, Twyla. And I'm so sorry about your loss, honey, with your baby. I'm so sorry. Let's tap the screen for Twyla. I'm so sorry, honey. I'm sending you so much love. That's rough. Lori, welcome in. Thank you, everybody. Yes, that's tough. Thank you, everybody who's tapping. Look at all the love for you, honey. We love you so much. You're so loved. Valerie, thank you, honey. Okay, so I'm going to send you so much love again, Twyla. I'm going to close off your energy so I can open up into someone else's energy. Thank you for all the taps. Look at us. We're at 20K. You girls, you guys wanted me to be here all night, don't you? You're staying. You're staying, B. I'm like, okay. As long as these ghosties can relax. They're freaking me out. That was freaky. That freaked me out legit. For real, for real. Don't even say. Thank you, Valerie. She says, I love your energy. Thank you, honey. I'm a little spooked tonight. I'm not going to lie. Something just beeped on the screen. I have no idea what it was. But thank you. I always say thank you because I know we're reaching some goal or something. In Tiki-Taki land. Okay, everybody, spam the chat. Let me know who would like a reading next. If you'd like a reading, ask your question. Tell me what goal you're working on. Let me know. Tell me everything so I can pull a card for you. I'm going to start shuffling and choose the next card for the next person. Maybe one night I'll do a spirit-led mediumship reading. But I'm used to having a lot more people in here, so I'll do one when we get a lot of people. What that means is if someone from the other side, I'll call someone in, I'll open the door so I can see who's over there waiting on the other side, trying to flick my head and all this stuff. Oh, Valerie, I've only been here a few minutes and you've lifted me so much. You're so sweet. Thank you so much. Y'all, those words mean a lot to me. They really do feed my soul because I'm doing my life purpose right now. Excuse me. Sorry, I just drank a bunch of coffee. I'm sorry. So thank you. It means a lot to me, those words, honestly. Is teaching the right career path for me? My passion is disability advocacy. Okay. What is your name, honey? I don't want to say that word on TikTok, not because I love that word, the W word, but I know how it is, and I'm already not being pushed out right now. So what can I call you, honey? What can I call you? I'm not going to call you B. That's rude, girl. Crystal. Okay, Crystal. Let's do you, Crystal. Let's pull a card for Crystal. Hello, Maria. Welcome in. Okay, so teaching. Okay. So if teaching, I'm just trying to dissect what you said. So you want to get into teaching and disability advocacy because that's your passion, you're saying? Or you're going to be a teacher who takes a stand for that, or they're separate? Hi, I'm good, Maria. How are you? Nice to meet you. Nice to see you. Okay, let's go with Crystal. Grab a card for Crystal. Card's in here somewhere. This is it. Crystal. We had this card not too long ago. This is a powerful card. Yes, kind of. I want to be a special ed teacher, so I feel disability rights is important to that. Yes, those go together, yeah. And even if they didn't go together, that would be fine, of course. You do you, girl. You do you your way. Here's your card. Why are they not getting what they're asking for? Why are they not getting what they're asking for? Let me switch the screen. Thank you for all the shares, my loves. Why are they not getting what they're asking for? Girl, I'm trying to... There. I mirrored the screen. It's weird. It's weird how you have to do this weird angle. The way you hold your card. So impactful. Awesome. Okay, wait till we read the card. And Crystal, while I'm reading you, just let me know if you have questions, okay? No question is too silly. I'm right in your energy now. So I can guide you very strongly. Eventually your energy will just start to go away. So stay in touch with me, type, ask your questions, even if they're coming up right now, okay? But I'm going to read your card and you just ask away. If people are not receiving what they are asking for, it can only be that the persons holding the desire are out of alignment with their own requests. There is no shortage. There is no lack. There is no competition for resources. There is only the allowing or disallowing of that which one is asking for. This card's inviting you to go deeper into your desires, okay? Why are they not getting what they're asking for? Well, they're not in alignment with it. They're asking for it, but they're not living as if it's theirs. They're not living as if, and this is you, okay? Not living as if it's yours. It's already yours. Not claiming it energetically, saying this is mine. This gets to be mine. Like I was saying earlier, we deserve it, right? We deserve that. That's mine. Thank you. Thank you, universe. More, please. Right? That's a totally different attitude than being misaligned with it and saying, I want that. I wish I had that, but I don't. I wish I had that. And, you know, it's so far away. And I wish I had that, but I'm so confused. And I wish I had that, but and I'm just saying all these things, not just for you, Crystal, but for everybody. It's like, I wish I had that, but it's not there. There's not enough, right? That's out of alignment with you having it. So the question I always ask my clients and my students is, if you already had it right now, the clarity you want for your career, for example, what would you feel like? Because that's what you need to get in alignment with, because the universe, God, whatever you call the energy that created all life in the planet, in the universe, you know, that's up to you to decide what to call it. I respect everyone's perspective, but that the universe listens to our feelings, how we're feeling, our energy that we're putting out. Look at my thing. It's all bent. What the heck? Was it always like that? Feels like it's so bent right there. Now it's really bent. I didn't know this part was showing. Anyway, it doesn't matter. I'm choosing teaching because it's stable and I'm good at it, but the system is so broken. I was just going to say, what is out of alignment? Thank you, Tammy, honey. I was going to say, is this a deep desire? Because when I'm reading your response right there, and tell me if you can smell what I'm stepping in, like we say, the cowboys say. They're like, do you smell what I'm stepping in? I'm like, that's disgusting, but it's funny. Chris and I always say it ever since we heard it. It's so funny. When I read your comment, it's very much in your head, right? And I'm not saying we want to throw logic out the window. Hello, I'm a logical psychic. You guys will hear me talk logical and facts and research a lot, okay? And everything I recommend in my programs and everything, they're research-based, especially meditations, very strongly backed by research. But the thing is if we don't have the strong desire, it won't be a lasting thing for us, and it's probably not the true thing for us, right? So you're here asking me, underneath it all, you're asking me, what is my purpose? What is my life purpose? Where am I meant to be going? And whether you're spiritual or not, it's about having a really clear direction. Like me, when I come here, even if there's 2 people on here, I'm like, girl, we're in our energy, right? Because I'm in my life purpose. And that doesn't mean I make silly decisions, right? Like business, like that would be a silly business decision if I was banking on this for all my income and there was nobody here, right? It's the same for you, but we use both. We use the desire. Oh, I love being here. And, whoa, my earring just fell. What the heck, you guys? Oh my gosh. What is going on tonight? I can't even with all this. Seriously. It was on the same side too. This never happens. Honestly, this is creeping me out. Does somebody have a loved one that's like, that they're really stressing about, or... Moonstone, are you still here? What the heck? Yeah, it's true, Chris. Honestly, it is very true. Is it? Y'all, this was flicked. You guys saw that. And now this. What is going on? Girl. My point is that, you know, there's the passion part and the inner work, and that is 80% of it from the way I coach. 80% of that has to be on point, and you have to be on fire, because people love that. Even if I have nobody here, I still get bookings. You know, every night somebody, like 2 or 3 people at least, message me, hey, can I book you in right now? Where's the link? It doesn't matter how many people. It's the energy that's the most important, especially if you're a woman with a uterus, a person with a uterus, okay? The other thing is the other part, the logical part. I've been a businesswoman for 15 years. I've got lots of strategies. If you go to my website, you'll be like, she's organized. Okay. I'm very logical. I have I have mentors. I have lots of input and logical strategy as well. I'm not just one of those people, girl, just sit there and meditate. It'll come one day. No, that's the worst strategy. That's the worst advice ever. Will it happen? Yes, it will if you just wait around, but it only happened once or twice, girl. We want sustainability around here, okay? So if you were to get into this teaching career and you weren't passionate about it, you're not going to be happy. I'm not going to let you do that, okay? We need to go from our passion. What about, and I'm just putting it out there, what about, this is coming from my gut, what about starting a channel right now for disability advocacy right now, just to get that going and see what happens. I'm getting some good vibes from that. I do a lot of advocating for PTSD survivors, right? And I love it. It lights me up, and I get so much business from it too, right? Because it's aligned. I'm a trauma survivor. It nearly took me out. I thought I had no hope for my life, literally, at all. And I've created incredible success, as y'all know. If you want to read my story, check it out. I've helped hundreds and hundreds of people since 2009, since I started. And I've created my old salary first in a week, my old annual salary in a week in 2014, okay? $30,000. And then in more recently, I created it in a transaction, my old annual salary, $25,000. I know they're different numbers. I'm aware of that. I had lots of different jobs before. Okay. Do you think I grew up poor? I've been in homeless shelters at times due to my PTSD and all my messed upness that I couldn't make it. Okay. It was too hard. When I say messed upness, I'm not being hard on myself or calling any of us messed up. Just like it feels messed up is what I mean. Like it feels all over. Like, oh, I can't do this world. This world is nuts. Okay. So what I did was I figured out how to do business my way. All those transactions I'm talking about, it's not from some company I belong to, MLM, nothing. It's me doing my thing, showing up, mentoring. And that's what I'm feeling the direction for you. But I don't know for sure if you're meant to be a mentor, but that channel, I'm feeling that for you. Are you in Canada or the States? Oh, Crystal says, I've been thinking about that for years. Girl, I got that right away. That came through right away. I wear different earrings. You're freaking me out. I wear different earrings every day for work as a para. I wear different ones on each ear. Oh my gosh. What's a para? Paramedic? What the heck? This show might get a lot more interesting than I thought. This earring. Okay. Girl. I literally wrote, oh my gosh, make a political channel in my manifestation journal. I just never found time, right? So this is how I'm going to close off your reading, honey. Are you ready? This is a powerful dose. You need to make time. You need to tune in and realize that this is part of your purpose and you need to make the time. Create the time as if, I know you're like my nail girl today. She was like, I don't have time for nothing. She didn't have time to acknowledge me. She did squeeze me in. I told the whole story at the beginning. But she was like, I'm too busy for anything. Literally, that's what she said. And I was like, oh my gosh. I've been there, by the way. I lived like that for a very long time in the career world because I was just stressed out in survival mode 24 hours a day. But that's not the way to live. And that's not how we're going to get to our life purpose. And it's not how we're going to get to everything that's meant for us, right? Including relationships that are healthy, feel healthy to us. There's no one definition of healthy. We're never going to get there like that. So we've got to make the shift and we have to start. So for example, there was this woman, when was it? I think it was around 2017 or 16, maybe earlier. It was earlier. It was 2015. She hired me and her son just had an accident. She's a businesswoman she actually belonged to an MLM. I didn't, but she was high up in one of them, right? And she was starting her own business in addition to that. And her son had just had an accident that made him paraplegic. And so she was like, I need help. I can't manage my life anymore. I want my business to keep going. And I'm now my son's full-time caregiver. She's one of my favorite clients. And I said, we need to, exactly like with you, I said, we need to start right now in a small little chunk, turning this energy around, right? So just like with you, it's like, oh, I don't have time, right? It's like, well, then you get up 10 minutes earlier. And this is what I told that mom. You guys are like, you're so mean. No, it changed her whole freaking life, okay? And she ended up taking care of her and her son. So very successful, okay? If y'all want to read my testimonials, go to the links in my bio. Look at the videos. There's women talking to you, including the woman who paid me $24,000. She said anyone could call her anytime, whoever wants to work with me, right? So you can go check those out to inspire yourself, not to brag on me or be like, oh, Gina's so great. I don't care. That's not what it's about. It's about inspiring you to show you what's possible. That's why I'm sitting here. Okay. So just like with you, you just start one micro movement at a time, but make it regular. So with my client, I'm not going to say her name because I don't want to tell her business everywhere. She did give me permission to use herself as an example. I never do it without permission, but I still don't want to tell her name. But she woke up very early to get all her stuff done. And I said, we're going to get up 10 minutes earlier. Like I said, you're all going to be like, you're so mean. How could you do that? Girl, it changed her life. 10 minutes earlier to do the things that matter. Okay? Not the things, the busy life. when we engage in that, yes, sometimes we're in survival, right? But there's a way. Sometimes we have to take jobs. Hello, I picked up dog poop, so don't sit over there telling me, oh girl, you're so lucky. No, I picked up dog poop. I've lived in a homeless shelter. I know what it's like. Okay, but the thing is, it's like it takes that dedication and that much. It's not strength. It's like desire. That's what your card's all about. The desire to be like, no, I'm fucking doing this. Like I'm this is what changed me, and tell me if this helps you. I know this is for more than one person. That's why I'm going on about it. Okay. When you're on your last breath, right? You're in your bed. You're like, okay, this is the time. I'm going to be leaving soon. I'm going to leave at planet Earth. Peace out. Thank you. Right. When you're there, I want you to picture, everyone here, picture yourself there. Are you going to look back and say, wow, I fucking lived it? Okay. None of us are perfect. You think I thought, oh, I'm going to make $30,000 in a transaction or in a week, and then 25,000 in a transaction. I always say 24 or 25. It was 24 and change. I was close to 25. I was just rounded up. Do you think I grew up in Hamilton? They call it the armpit of Ontario. Thank you. Fucking rude. Okay. Hello. That was my birthplace, and you're calling it that? Okay. It's part of my story now, so whatever. But I grew up there. And I didn't have money. I would steal as a kid. No word of a lie. I would steal because I was worried about my family. My mom was like, girl, we got to talk. I was like, okay. But anyway, so that's how I grew up. Do you think that I was just going to have it easy to have a business I love, do what I love, create like illogical money for my business so I could support myself as a trauma survivor? I believe all trauma survivors are meant to have this kind of life where you can support yourself. You can have big waves of money. You have to manage it, girl. This is not La La Land. I had to learn to manage all that, right? You can't just blow it because they don't come every day, those transactions, right? But when you have that for trauma survivors, it's beautiful because you can have a security to rest in. Okay. But what I'm telling you, Crystal, is it's this kind of life is created, and the life that your advocacy will bring you is created by making it happen because you're so on fire to do it. And I can already feel that in you. You brought it to the table right away. But it takes a choice. So if you're like, well, I got to work at somewhere else to pay the bills. Okay, well, girl, you're talking to me, and I'm going to say, okay, well, how important is this to you? Because we only live once. I don't know how long you're going to be here or me. So what are we doing here? Are you going to start the channel? Because I know, and this can make me cry. Like, I know when I first started about helping trauma survivors, I was getting messages right away. You just changed my world. Like, I hung on because of you, right? We're here for a reason. I got major chills. And I can't even tell you, that was at the beginning of it. I can't even tell you, it's been 15 years. I can't even tell you how many letters, but I put them all in a binder, a lot of them. And I used to go back and read them on my hard days to keep me going. I recommend all my clients do that. So it takes a lot of us leading ourselves, but you can have, we're fucking strong, okay? We're powerful. We're really powerful. And when it comes to this, I take it very seriously. So yes, I asked that client, if you want to do this, and she was resisting. She was like, are you joking me? I'm like, I explained it very lovingly, but yes, this just like a kid. Like I always say that with ourselves, when we have resistance, we don't want to do something, and we know we're meant to and we're supposed to. I always say it's like getting a kid in the car to go to the dentist. They have to go, right? But they don't want to. But we have to gently lead them. We don't force them. We don't like abuse them. But we're like, girl, okay, how about this? Right? Whatever. I'll let you watch your iPad. That's what I used to do with my nanny kids. They were allowed, but I didn't always let them. But I'd be like, you can watch it extra if, I just want you to get this appointment done, and maybe we'll go to the playground too. Okay? Whatever it takes, but it's a loving, that's the point. It's a loving energy to get you there. Right? So this is your time to do that. There's a strong thing that needs to happen. Do it with self-compassion, but do it. Start small, but do it, right? My client's life changed just because she took that 10 minutes earlier to get up and do the exercises that I told her to do, that were specific and custom made to her from me. Okay? So that's what I help people with, this rags to riches journey. But I'd never be like, oh, let's just go make some money and hate it. No, So I don't know what your teaching career is going to be like, my love. I know that you do need to do something with the disability advocacy, though. By the way, I just did a video about PTSD and disability income and all that today, so I'm excited to put that out. Did I put it out already? Which one did I put out? I don't even know. Girl, I don't even know. Such a good idea, Linda. It's so nice to see you, honey. Hello. When we get an idea, should we write it down? Absolutely, Allie. When you get an idea that comes from your gut, oh, look at this. I got to get some, don't look at me. I just started scratching. Don't look at me. I wish I was Cousin It right now. You know Cousin It? He had all the hair like this. I'll just hide behind it and talk to you from behind the hair. My skin's so sensitive on my neck. Don't look. Nothing happened. When you get an intuitive hit, you love that movie, Linda, yeah, right? When you get an intuitive hit, absolutely, everybody, write it down, because you're saying to your intuition, I hear you, I see you, I'm honoring you. I don't care if you can't find the paper. I couldn't find my papers for years. I got boxes of papers. Chris is like, girl, you're going to do something like that? I'm like, what are you going to do with all your stuff? He has like 20 times the amount of stuff I have. I'm like, I call him girl. It's so weird. He's a mountain man. I'm like, girl. He's like, we've been living together for 10 years and he's still like, but he likes me. I'm spicy. I keep things interesting. But anyway, I'm like, what about your stuff? Sheesh. And then he's quiet. He knows he has way more stuff. Anyway, my point is I would just practice. I want you to practice trusting yourself, saying yes. Oh, that is important. What you're saying when you write it down, that's such a good question. You're saying, when you ask that question, it's such a good question. You're saying, I matter. My intuition matters. What comes through me matters. I'm a gifted vessel for the truth. And what comes out of me matters. And you need to practice that over and over and over and over and over again. Linda's saying, with the $55 reading, I offer it to some people. Everybody, I don't offer it to everybody. If you're interested in that, you can message me. But to answer your question, Linda, you can ask as many questions as you want until the time runs out that you purchase. Okay, so there's different time levels. You can buy 15 minutes, 30 minutes, 60 minutes for the card readings. Okay, coaching is a different level, everybody. Whoever's building a business, if you want to work with me on that level, you and me are in touch every single day. And we have an app that we literally, it's just you and me there. You can write or type or send pictures, videos, whatever you want on the app 24 hours a day. You literally can do that. And I pop in at least once a day, 5 days a week. Okay, and I tell you my schedule. But you can still, even when I'm not there, you can still do that. And then we have weekly calls and you're in all my programs. Like, it is an intensive, and that one's in the couple thousand a month. Okay, US. It starts at that. So that's different. But that's because at the end of that, you're going to end up, and this is what I've been charging for a very long time, by the way. But because at the end of that, you're going to end up with an income you're going to be like, oh, I'm glad I paid that $2,000, right? So that's how that works. If anyone has any questions about anything, please feel free to ask. Okay, honey? All right, awesome. Linda, yes, email or just go to the link that I sent you, honey, and you can book right now too. Literally, there's a schedule. You just pick a day, pick a time, and then I'll phone you on that day. Those are for phone readings. I keep them very low, everybody, because if I'm not on video, I don't have these lights, and I can do it for a lot cheaper too. It's like it doesn't take a lot of my energy, basically. Okay. All right, so let's go back to Crystal. Oh, paraprofessional. I've never heard of that. Teacher's aide. Oh, okay, interesting. I've never heard of that. That must be a new term, or I've just never heard of it. One of my best friends was a teacher for a long time, and that term wasn't around then. So what are we going to do about this, Crystal? Crystal and Linda, yes, keep asking any questions, honey. All you want. Hi, Stephanie. How are you, honey? Sherry, hello. Sherry, I'm not a medical professional, so I don't answer health questions, but I can talk to you about your well-being, which is your energetic well-being, okay? Crystal, did you leave, honey? Did your phone die? Where are you? I'm going to close off your energy now, Crystal, but if you have, oh, you said thank you. Okay, I see it now. Sorry, I see you. Mwah. It was so nice to read for you. Thank you for bringing your energy. I really appreciate it. Okay, who's up next? Oh, that just made me, oh, Crystal says, well, I'm going to start making videos on TikTok. Mwah. I'm so proud of you. Please come back. Please share them with me. Please send them to my DMs for real. I want to support you. That's so beautiful. you go, and once you do this, you're going to feel so nourished. Like when Chris and I first met 10 years ago, he'd be like, oh, I guess you're going to be tired after work, so we won't go 4x4ing, because we like 4x4ing, okay? Like, we don't just go 4x4ing. We go like in the middle of nowhere. It's fun for us. And then we're like in the moonlight, making love. Did I say that out loud? But we like going like in the most beautiful river at night. Like, we had so much fun. We like adventure. That's why I manifested him. That was my original intention, was manifesting. Okay? I'm someone with adventure. So yes. What was my whole point in sharing all of that? I don't even know. I gave TMI and then I forgot. Working on my finals. Oh, Stephanie, I'm sending you so much love. That sucks, hey? But it can be fun. Don't worry. You're in a pressure cooker. You're going to be good. One more paper, then I'll have a month break. Yay! Oh, that sounds like a dream. Yes, it is. We have so much fun. I forget why I brought that up. My mind just blanked. It'll come back to me. Thank you so much, girl. You're welcome, Crystal. You're welcome, honey. You got this, okay? Listen to your heart. I know what it was. See, it came back. So when he first met me, he was like, oh, aren't you going to be tired after work? I was like, no, my work nourishes me. Unless I didn't take care of myself, then I'm tired, right? But I take care of myself. My planner's coming out, y'all. It's going to be around $15. And it's to help you track your good habits, okay? Because we need to track. Otherwise, as trauma survivors, we disconnect and we don't take care of ourselves, okay? So this is the planner that I've created and used for years. I just haven't sold it yet. So it's coming out. I'm almost done. I was working on it today again. That one's coming out. If anyone wants to be on the list, just go to the link in my bio, send me an email, say, let me know when your planner's out, and I'll let you know, okay? But you'll hear me yapping about it too, because I like to yap. Yapparoo. Yap, yap city. Yap, yap, yap. I just yap, yap, yap. I like yapping. But yeah, so I was like, no, I'm not going to be tired. Let's go. And I literally manifested a man who was adventurous, because back in the day I was coaching all the time. I was making great money when I first met him. But I was also I had nothing to do after work. I just went to the pool by myself and I felt so lonely. I was like, I like swimming, but I want someone to play with. And I was like, I want a man to take me on adventures. And girl, this man... He knows how to 4x4 in the middle of nowhere, where no one's ever been before, for real. We go up the forest roads and then we take our own paths. He's very adventurous. And when I went to visit his friends for the first time, when we were first started dating, they told me all these stories. They're like, oh, Chris is known for sliding his Jeep sideways across those forest road bridges. And I'm like, oh. And I just winked at the universe. I'm like, you really brought me adventure, didn't you? So I've been having fun ever since. And I get my business, right? Oh no, I'm so sorry, Linda. What's going on? That's so weird. Oh, I know what's going on. Give me a second. Let me get the laptop. I know what's going on. Sorry. I shut them off because I got hooked up. Let me put it back on. I'm so sorry, Linda. That's why you wanted to email me. Give me a second. And don't forget, every time I touch the laptop, everybody gets to see boop ba-doo, boop boo, ba-doo, boo, boop 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 boo. These are my babies. They're the best ever. They're always snoozing. Oh, I should feed them soon, guys. They're usually snoozing when I come on live because I feed them. Oh, okay. It says that you just purchased. Let's see. Oh, okay. No, hold on. Hold on, y'all. 1 second. Let me see. I know exactly what to do. Give me 2 seconds, Linda. I'm so sorry, honey. It'll only take a minute. Everyone, spam the chat. I haven't chosen anybody. So spam the chat. Yeah, at this time of year, I get really busy. That's why I shut it off. But I do have some openings. That's why I invited you by email. That's why I do it like this. But if anyone else wants a reading, let me know if you want a private reading. Let me see. But yes, spam the chat if you're here and you would like me to read you tonight here on live, okay? Let me see. Sorry about that, my love. I'm so sorry, Linda. This time for coaches, everyone's working on their goals, right? So it's like our busy time, which I love, but it's just like, oopsies. I miss a few things sometimes because it gets crazy. Crazy good. Crazy good. Crazy good. Here it is. Okay, I'm so sorry, honey. Okay, try it again. There you go. Sorry about that, my love. I turned them off because I was like, there's so many bookings. But then I got all I got caught up, not on the readings, but on the scheduling and everything, and it was good. So we're good. Okay, sorry about that. Thank you, everybody, for your patience. Okay. Are you saying it didn't work again? It should work now. Just give it a minute because I just turned it back on. So just give it a minute, okay? I think you were saying something else, but I don't remember what it was. Hi, Robin. How are you, honey? Nice to see you again. Robin, I'll go ahead and read for you, honey. Let's go into our next reading. Give me a minute. I'm going to go feed my little munchkins. Should I? Really quick? No, they can wait. They can wait for one more reading because I don't usually feed them until 6:30. So we're good. We have another hour. I started earlier today. That's why I'm all off balance. I'm going to start earlier, though, because I like being on live for a long time. And I like starting at a certain time for a certain reason. I'm not going to tell everybody. I can't tell you everything. I tell you most things, so. Yay, Robin! Do you have a question for me, honey, or would you just like a reading? Let me get some water, though. Kaya, I see you, honey. Stick around. If you don't get chosen, y'all, don't be offended. It's just my intuition. I have to choose whoever's name jumps out at me, okay? Because that means that I have access to their energy. And that means that I have, that I can give a really good reading, okay? Linda, I see you. Thank you. Everything's good now, honey. Okay, you're in. I'm so excited to talk to you. Linda, I'm so excited. Okay, so sorry about that again. My apologies. I do apologize. Okay. I see that, Linda. Yay, I'm so excited. Let's go. Me too. Let's go. I love giving you guys readings. Okay, all good. Thank you, Linda. I really love giving good customer service, so I get a bit embarrassed when that happens, but things get missed when it's busy time. You know, I gotta roll with it. But oftentimes, if I make a big mistake at all, then I will give you a lot of things. So I'll be like, girl, I'm so sorry here. But I think we're good here. We fixed it quick, so that's good. We fixed it quick. But Linda, you'll probably notice I'll give you a bit of extra time too, because I'm just like that. I like to give you really good customer service. That's my whole thing. That's my whole jam. Okay, just a reading? Okay, let's do this, Robin. Let's go. I'm reading for Robin, everyone. Welcome in. Hello, hello. I kind of like these intimate lives. I'm telling you, I'm manifesting whatever's going on. I have to live by what I teach you, and I'm aware of that because I used to have 300-400 people on my live streams when I used to do debates or when I would give business talks. I've done live streams since 2015 when Facebook first came out with them, right? Oh, and I was doing Periscope before that. Remember Periscope? I used to love those. We had so much. I love live streams. I love hanging out with you guys. So anyway, I was, what the heck was I going to say? It's coming back. Come back, come back, come back. Sometimes I just start chatting and then I feel the energy and I'm like, okay. I just felt something from Robin, so let me tune in. Linda, thank you so much for the hearts. Mwah. Okay. Okay. All right. So I know what I was saying, by the way. I was saying that when I'm manifesting lower numbers because I'm not comfortable holding big energies yet, right? Because I go deep into everybody's energy and we're like open doors here. So I think that's why I like the smallness. But it'll grow. It'll grow. Thank you so much. Okay. All right. Just wanted to make sure you guys got the picture side. Robin, here's your card, my love. It says, oh my gosh, I love this card. This is one of my favorites. It says, my financial decline will not elevate the impoverished. My financial decline will not elevate the impoverished. Ladies, listen up. We often believe, and it's subconscious. Okay, let me tell you this quick. Here's an iceberg. At the top, You can only see the tip, right? But at the bottom, it's all underneath the water. You can't even see it, and it's what moves everything underneath the water. This is our mind. Subconscious is what's moving everything, but we're not aware of unless we do this work that I teach you and that I help you through very powerfully, that I had to do to go from my rags to riches journey, right? But the top part is what we are aware of. We're only aware of this much. Okay, the subconscious mind is where all the power comes in. And that's why therapy, coaching, all of this is so important, this inner work. That's why I say it's 80% inner work and 20% strategy and actions, okay? We won't do anything until we've got this inner work right. So, ladies, listen up. This card's for a lot of people, but it's for you, my love, especially Robin, okay? Let me write down your name quickly. I like grounding with pen and paper with your name. My financial, we often think, oh, if I just be humble, if I'm just humble, right? Oh gosh, if I just, I'm not going to make that. I don't need to make that much money. I don't need to do this. But just like the last person we had who was talking about her disability advocacy, right? Crystal, right? Just like for Crystal, like if we've got a big mission on our hearts, if we've got a big calling, and if you do, or if you're confused, you can go on the journey to figure it out. Okay, I have a Made for This program coming out. That's what it's all about. It's helping you know your life purpose like the back of your hand. No more doubts at all. Okay, I created this program with so much power because I don't want people to be confused, and I want you to know exactly how to tune in and know. Okay, so that'll be coming out shortly. It's almost done. I was working on that today too, actually all week. But what I want you to know is that you've got to, when you often the subconscious underneath the water, the bottom part, the most important part, right? Underneath the water, that I keep seeing this red stuff on my neck. That often has this story for women like, oh, it's okay, I'll be fine, right? Think about as how we were raised, socialized. A lot of little girls were raised to be like, you be nice. Just be nice. Don't ask for too much, okay? If somebody offers you something, just say no, thank you, right? So we've got that in our subconscious mind when it comes to money and doing big things. But if we've got a big mission on our heart, how are we going to write the checks? How am I going to be sitting here with, so many people, a handful of people sitting here, resourced, energized, and not like, I see a lot of creators. This bugs me so much. Does it bug you? When I see the creators, they're like looking at the numbers and they're like, they literally look depressed. And I'm like, girl, you got to be here for a bigger reason than that. Okay. That's what draws people to you. And that's not why you're doing it anyway. You're doing it for you're doing it. I'm here to help you. If you buy something from me, awesome. I'm looking forward to serving you. I love serving people deeper. But if you don't, I want to give you the best reading of your life, right? We're here. If you sit here every night and you don't buy a thing forever, I appreciate you being here. Like your energy, I can't do my life purpose without you. But a lot of creators will look at the numbers and I get it, right? It feels like you're wasting your time, your energy, and I get that. But the thing is like, we've got that, we can't be in our power. We can't be in our true power unless we deal with that subconscious stuff. And we can't write any damn checks to anybody unless we've got this stuff sorted out and we're strong and we're clear. Because my guides have me sitting here no matter what, and they're not good. Like I'm dealing with something bigger, right? I'm not dealing with just some marketing bro who told me, "Here's the 5 stacks." What did I just say? TikTok. I didn't say that. It was a typo in my words. Girl, what am I talking about? Oop. But, like the 5 steps, oh my gosh, that would bore me to death. The 5 steps to this. Again, that strategy, it's 20%. We could follow them. We could try. We could play. We could learn the basics of marketing. But if I had to rule my business like that, I would just be off the line. I'd be like, boop, bye. Like I would not be here. I would be so bored. I'm guided by something inside of me, my power, my passion, my strength, right? And that is what this is all about, Robin. You're like, girl, I only asked you a simple card, but we're going deep today. We are going deep today because this card is really important. It's talking about your financial decline. This will not, will not elevate to the impoverished. It's not going to help others if we follow that little girl programming, which we have all gotten to some degree. If you're around my age, you definitely got a good dose of it. Okay. So again, just to be very clear, because I know I'm going deep in a lot of things, the programming tells us if we're just humble, we'll help everybody else. If we don't take a piece of the pie, everybody else will have a bigger piece. It's not true. The opposite is true. We need to be resourced. We need to be full. We need to, like, we don't need a Gucci bag to do our purpose, but if you do, you do. Some of my clients, they love to shop. For me, I like sitting in the forest. That's why Chris is with me, because he likes that too, right? Everybody's different, but whatever lights you up, that's what you do. Okay. But it's not going to give other people more for us to be humble in certain areas. And I'm giving you the example of life purpose because I don't know if Moonstone's still here or if she'll hear this later on, but we're all listening, right? So we're all continuing on, and the replay viewers will love how I love how each reading flows into each other. Okay. But if we're not lit up, if we're not on purpose, if we're not really on fire about what we're doing, first of all, it's never going to be sustainable. But second of all, how are we going to write checks if we're not on fire? We're attracting who we're meant to be working with. We're making that money at the same time as making a huge impact. It's always win-win when it's your life purpose. Okay? So this card is going to basically say what I just said, but I'm going to read it. Okay? You cannot get poor enough to help impoverished people thrive. It is only in your thriving that you have anything to offer anybody. I'm going to say that again. It is only in your thriving that you have anything to offer anyone. Put the airplane mask on you first. How can you save anybody else if you're not? If you want to be of help to others, be as tapped in, tuned in, and turned on as you can possibly be. Girl, we want your magnetism to be like, ow, ooh. No matter what, right? I always talk about this with breakups. I'm like, girl, work on your energy. Someone said, thank you very much tonight. They were like getting the message. She was picking up what I was putting down. That's a better way of saying than the cowboys. Are you smelling what I'm stepping in? I'm like, I don't want to smell it, but I think it's funny what you're saying. But anyway, so it's about our magnetism, right? How we are getting tuned in, tapped in, turned on, feeling the vibe. Even if it's a breakup, that person, they're going to come back. They're going to be more likely to come back if you're in that vibe. And even if they're not, you're going to want to be in that vibe as much as possible. Are we going to feel like crap at times? Yes. Are we going to feel our emotions? Of course. If you've been following me for years, or if you go look at my embarrassing videos when I was wearing 80s belts, hello, teaching everybody all the same stuff about energy, right? I've been doing this for 15 years. My old YouTubes are funny. There's still great information, but they're just funny, I think, with my 80s belts and all that. But yeah, it's the same stuff. Okay? So Robin, how was that for you, my love? Oh my goodness. Aisha, is it free? Yes, honey. It's free. It's free. You just got to be patient and sit around and just wait around and enjoy the show. Okay? So yeah, if you want to be guaranteed, like I'm just going to choose randomly with my intuition, but if you want to be guaranteed, then all you have to do is go to the links, you know where they are in my profile, and just pay $22 and I'll read the next person. Also, if anyone's feeling generous and you want to gift somebody, you can do that. You can say, I'll give her a reading. You can pay for it and just put in the chat or in the message in the payment who you want to gift, and you can be anonymous if you want to, but that option is available too. It's the first link I'll show you on my laptop before I go and grab some food and feed the cats. I'll be really quick though. But Robin, you're saying that card actually really, really resonates with me, what I've been going through. Okay, honey, your energy is going away from me, so I'm in it still. While I'm showing everybody this, tell me if you have a last minute question, okay? And I can guide you strongly. Otherwise, I thank you so much for your question, and I'll move on to the next person, okay? But let's go to the linky link page in my bio, everybody. So you click on my profile picture, you click it again, and then you're going to come to the TikTok page with all the reels. There's going to be a link there. Just click the link. You don't have to do anything else. You'll see empoweredaftertrauma.com, or you could just go type that into Google. Same difference. And it's going to get you here. Hold on. It's going to get you here. Okay? Give me a minute. Here. See? I'm looking on my iPad. Sorry about the lights. Okay, is that good? At the top here, It's weird when it's mirrored. At the top, it says skip the line during live stream. Click that. That's $22. And there's gifts there's stars there. And then on the other side is gifts, because you could gift somebody if you want to too. Okay. And you just click it. Clicky click. My stomach's growling. And then it says here, just put your information, $22, skip the line. Put your information and I'll read you next. Okay. That's how you do it if you want a guaranteed reading. If you don't, girl, if you don't want to pay, just sit around. Just sit around and be patient and I will read the next person. Sorry, I'm trying to fix this. Okay, there you go. Okay, my loves. There's also a whole bunch of other links there. Like someone just did now. You can book in private with me. You could take one of my courses. You could take money mindset courses. You could take time and schedule courses. I got meditations that I've created for y'all. The life purpose course is coming out soon. There's also a free download there. It's called Grounded Now. It's really cool. It's right here. And it's got 36 different ways to just ground yourself, right? So if you ever need something just in your phone where you're like, I need to ground myself right now. Girl, I've had PTSD. Thank you so much for the TikTok pollinators in the house. Nice to see you, Paula. Girl, I've had PTSD since I was 15. I know how to ground myself. I had to learn. But these tools were very helpful. Okay, that's free. Everything's free. Okay, Robin, hang on. Florida or Mexico first? Let me do my stomach's growling like crazy. I'm going to go get my croissant sandwich. I'm getting Mexico. Keep in mind I'm human, okay? But I am getting Mexico. It's better to get a private read for me to make big life decisions, okay? But that's what I'm getting, Mexico. But yeah, always know that we're human too, okay? My error rate is clocked at like 5%, but still. You're welcome, honey. Robin says amazing, thank you. You're welcome. I just always like to put a little caveat. If it's a big life decision, make sure you do some research too. But most of all, what I'm here is to help you tune into your intuition. That's what all my courses, programs, coaching, I'm bringing you to have this kind of power that you see here. You're just going to borrow mine for a bit. You're going to ask me tons of questions to get you there. And then you're going to be off to the races on your own, like my other clients. I'm like, go girl. I love it. I love it here. Okay, my foot's asleep, so it's going to fall. It's going to be a minute for me to get up because I don't want to fall on my face. So if anyone else would like a reading, stick around. Make sure you stick around. Don't go anywhere, girl. I just got to feed the cats really quick. I got to give one cat his inhaler. It'll take me a minute. So just hang out. Should I close the live or should I just wait here? Do you want me to wait? Type in the chat. Do you want me to wait? Are you going to wait or should I close the live and come back? What do you think? If I close the live, I may not come back. I'll be like, girl. Meow, meow, Harley. I'll be like, oh, what's this? Oh, what's this? I'll be squirreling out like squirrely, like, oh, it's so nice outside. Let me go look at the moons out there. Let me go do this. Let me go. Oh, that's what I do. Gina land. Oh, my tummy. Did you hear that? It was not what you thought. It was a gurgle. It was like, my stomach's like, okay, you guys want me to wait? I'll be back, okay? Hang out there. Hang out. Go get some water. Stand up and stretch for a minute if you want. Unless you're just lazy. You're just, what do they call it in the bed now? Bed rotting? I do that too sometimes. Okay, I'll be back. Ah! Kid will walk. My foot's asleep. Babies. You ready to eat, honey? Here. Baby. Here. Baby. Here. Baby. Okay, I'm back. I had to take something off because the cats were afraid of it. So hold on. Guys, I'm not going to like this, but I had to take my headband off because the cats were afraid of it. So we're going to wear this one now. I don't really like it. It doesn't really match my outfit, but it's okay. Girl, thank you. Paula said she'll be right back. Okay, hold on. I'm going to go get my other one. I had to take it off because the cats didn't like it. Okay, my loves, I'm so sorry. Let me get my vitamins too. Okay, we're good. Hello! I got these back because... So here's the thing. I have to give my cat his inhaler right before he eats, and he hates it. So I didn't realize, I forgot I had these on my head, and I went up to him to give him his inhaler. He doesn't mind. Like, he knows he needs it. You know when animals just know? I did put that there because there's a box on my headband that lights this up, and I don't like the box, so pretend it's not there. Anyway, so he hates it, so... Girl, he was not about to let me do that when I had big reindeer on my head. So I was like, oh, I forgot about this, because he looked at me, he's like, ah! He's like, I already hate this as it is, and now you're going to put that thing out near me? No way. So we took care of it. But I forgot them. Okay, hold on. I got to take my vitamins really quick. You guys are seeing everything. Okay, I had a snack while I was gone, so we're good. it took me time to like get the food prepped. So while I was doing that, I was just munching on some snacks. May or may not have been something that Chris bought me as a surprise. I just ate it. Okay, we need more lipstick. And then we're going to keep going. Okay. Definitely not putting this on my lips. Where's my lipstick? Lipstick. It is. In the spot where I checked the first time. Okay, loves, who's up next? Don't look at all the food in my teeth. I checked my teeth, actually. Alrighty. Alrighty then. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Allie, I'm seeing your comment from 49 messages ago. Sorry, I'm on my yoga ball. Thank you, everybody. Look at my hair. It looks like I have bedhead. Maybe I wasn't feeding the cats. Just kidding. Maybe Chris is waiting around the corner. Imagine that. That'd be so funny. Girl. The energy's non-stop around here. Anywho, who's talking about all that? Not me. Hi, Stephanie. Okay. We got two Stephanies. Hello. Okay, let me tune in. Who's next? I love when Paula says, "Be right back." I love that. We got to know Paula. We have to know these things. Okay. Okay, I said, who is it? Stephanie 1 or Stephanie 2? Stephanie 2. Okay, just meeting in the order that I see your comments right now. So Stephanie Sarzia, I'm going to read for you, honey. Just a second. Ugh. It's so hard to pick up a card when you have long nails. It's on the ground and you're like this. How does Cardi B do anything? I don't even know. I'm not joking. I literally want to ask her that. If I had like 5 minutes with her, that's what I would ask her. Be like, tell me how you do everything with your nails and why, like, because sometimes I wonder as an empowerment coach and a goal achievement coach, I always wonder, I'm like, are they doing it so that they can just receive? Like they don't have to do anything? I think that's part of it. I'm not going to lie. That's real, right? I know, Stephanie. It's really hard when it's flat. It's super hard. There's this quote and it says, the only time a woman is helpless is when her nails are wet. And I'm like, yeah, and when she has to pick up something like that with her long nails. Stephanie. Okay. All right. Thank you, Jasmine. Jasmine took care of that. Thank you. Okay. Y'all, you can write all the comments you want, but you don't need to put the same comment like 5 times in a row. Girl. Don't do that. That's when I say spam the chat, maybe people take me literally. It could be my fault. So if you are watching this and you're like, you just said that, I do apologize. You just have to wait till next one because my moderator muted you until the next live. But yeah, just not the same comment, like, you know, over and over like that. Okay. Because you just took up the whole feed. All right. I'm planning to get long nails done once I'm writing. I'm planning to get long nails once I'm done writing. Just for a little bit. Yeah. I know. I do that too. I go on and off because they're not good for you. I'm a natural girly for the most part, as I wear tons of makeup. But I really am. The way I live is very natural. So, yeah. I feel you. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Okay, Stephanie, let's see what the cards have to say for you, my love. Dun, dun, They were playing Christmas music when I was swimming today, and I was singing out loud. I always sing and swim. I don't care. I could give a fuck. I don't care. Even if I'm bad, I don't care. I just sing. La, 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 la. So I was singing cheesy Christmas tunes at the pool today when I was doing laps. Sometimes I'm working hard and I can't swim, but just when I'm warming up. Okay, I've seen this card many times, Stephanie, so you tell me what it means, because it can be interpreted very different ways. And you're saying, actually, I can tell you some things too if you want to have fun. You don't have to tell me any details. Or you could just say, that's enough, girl. I got what I needed, okay? What I'm saying is I come into your energy. I'm entering your energy right now. This is for everybody who wants a reading. When I'm reading you, I can get right into your energy. The more you engage with me, the deeper I can go. But some people are like, girl, I don't even know you. You're not coming that deep anywhere near me. And I'm like, okay, I respect your boundary. I won't go any further. Okay. So I'm not going to push. I need you to initiate and say, okay, I want more. What does this mean? What does that mean? And no question is too silly or dumb. But a lot of people are very spiritual like me, or they just understand it, or they just don't want any more information. And they're just like, I'm good. And that's okay too. Okay. Whatever works for you. But I take my lead from you. Okay, so the more you engage, if you ask a question, otherwise I just let your energy flow off, because it does start to die off. But I'm in there right now, Stephanie. But what about those innocent little babies? But what about those innocent little babies? Thank you, Marva, for all the love. Guys, we're at 24.3 likes. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Okay, here's what it says. Even your babies are offering vibrations that the universe is matching. And like you, your little ones are influenced by the vibrations of those who surround them. But nevertheless, they are creating their own reality. And like you, long before their physical birth, they set into motion this life experience that they are now living. Oh, you're interested in fashion. I love that. Okay, so Stephanie says, to be honest, I'm not sure. Maybe the different paths of careers. I'm great at internship. I'm at a great internship, but I don't know if it's the right move, but I'm interested in fashion. Okay. So that's what I was getting right away, was that it had to do with your career and like your creative babies, your business babies, like your client babies, like that kind of thing, right? That's what I was getting right away. And I was going to say that before I saw your comment. That's how I felt it very strong. So let's read it again. Even your babies, they don't have to be human babies. Even your babies are offering vibrations that the universe is matching. And like you, your little ones are influenced by the vibrations of those who surround them. Sometimes this means inner children too. But nevertheless, they are creating their own reality. And like you, long before their physical birth, they set into motion this life experience that they are now living. So for example, I have in my bio, like in the links in my profile, I have a program called Wildly Worthy and Wealthy Now. And this was before the pandemic. I channeled it. It was like, it just came through. I turned on the recorder because I know to listen when I get those hits. And I just poured it out of me. And it cost $300 back then. And so many people bought it. And so many people gave me great feedback. They're like, oh my gosh, that was powerful. Lots of them signed up to private coach with me. And I was like, okay. And I listen to that sometimes. I go back and listen because it gets you into your power. If you want to read about it, you can. I write down all the details of what I talk about. And it's not anywhere near $300. How much is it? I think it's $44 on for like the holiday specials right now. I think it's $44, but it's an audio, and that's one of my babies. And this is how I look at it. I'm like, she came through from the other side, right? That's what this is talking about. She came through, and I let her through, and I gave birth. I was like, here you go, world, and me, because I listen to it for real. Sometimes I'm like, I need to hear that. Because it's all about getting into your wildly worthy and wealthy energy, right? Even when you feel like you're not worth it, there's all these questions I answer for people in it as well after I do my riff. But yeah, so it's doing its thing in the world is what I'm saying, right? So all these years it's been doing its thing. I get chills because it makes me so happy, right? Because it's just like you with your fashion, making people happy who are wearing it, right? It just lives on beyond you. It takes a life of its own. That's what this card is really saying for you. That's how I feel it. So I wanted to give that example. I'm doing my master's in social work, similar background. I've been changing for the better, but also self-sabotaging. Oh, okay, honey. So talk to me about that. Tell me everything. What do you need help with? What do you need guidance? Or what are you self-sabotaging like? And is your intern in social work? That's the first question I wanted to ask you before. Or is it in fashion? Excuse me, I just ate a snack. I ate a snack. I am a snack and I ate a snack. Y'all are like, girl, don't get arrogant now. I just like to have fun. I like to be a dorky dork. What else am I gonna do? Nobody's talking except me. Oh, and my stomach. Did you hear that? It was like, it was like me. Give me more food. Oh, that wasn't enough food. I need more food. Call Uber Eats. No, just kidding. Girl. We found out McDonald's delivers up here. I'm like, oh, great. I've been like not having it as much. I like it. Because I live far away. I'm like, I'm not driving all the way down there. But now I realize they can deliver here. I'm like, oh, great. But Chris said it was a ripoff. He said it was like, he'll do it again. Even though he said that, he'll do it again. Because he's a night owl. He doesn't like to drive anywhere at night. He doesn't mind, but he's just rather stay home. I'm doing it. Oh, my doubts. My doubts and my intern is at a mental health clinic and got offered the job. Yeah, I love the people there. Okay. Your doubts and my intern. Okay, so you answered the question about the intern. I'm not sure what you mean by my doubts. So you have doubts about this? Career path, if I'm on the right path. I'm becoming more empathic and became an honors. Okay, keep going, girl. I love this. I love this interaction. This is what allows me to help you really deeply. If I was on this live, I'd be telling I'd be like, let's go, help me. Okay. This is really interesting. I'm getting that meditations, like creating meditations or something with meditations. I don't know if it's teaching, but it was like this beautiful nature, like meditate. I don't know why. That's what I was just getting for you. It could be just a next step. It could be like something, an audio that you create, like I was just talking about, that sells online. You'd be surprised how much you can make off little things that you create like that. You can make a lot of money. I'm becoming more empathic and became an honors student when in high school. Oh, everyone saw me as party and social girl. Then I almost dropped out of college. Got a full. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah. So you're kind of like me. We have a lot in common because I got into a government. I had my degree in psychology. I got into a government career helping families in crisis. It was good pay. It was benefits. But I did it for my parents. Okay, my parents were immigrants. They were both born in Italy, and all they wanted for us was security. They just, like, I don't think I would have gone and gotten a government job. Can you see me? You know me. You see the real me right here. I tell you everything. I tell you too much here, okay? So yeah. But I didn't know I was doing that. I was just following, you know, the course, and I really did deep down want to make my parents happy, and they wanted me to be secure. They had government jobs, right? Nurse and a bus driver, and they wanted so bad for me to just have it. And when I got it, they were so happy. And I stayed there for the longest time for them. I pitched a mindfulness workshop for the clinic and it was a success. There you go. Okay. I just totally tuned into that. I was like, there it is. That's so interesting. There you go. It was the first time I really worked hard and used my brains, not my charm. And everyone sees me as a star intern. And I just never saw myself like that. And I think that's why I'm so unsure. Oh, okay. Well, you're aware, I'm sure, or maybe you just didn't learn it like in this kind of language, or you just, like, when you were studying it, you just tuned out. Like, I've had those moments too, but I don't know. Either way, trauma lies to us, right? Trauma tells us we're not worthy. When we go through the experience of trauma, makes us feel like we're out of control. We disconnect from our true selves, and we just feel so discombobulated, like there's something wrong, and we're not like everybody else, and we don't fit in, right? There's something wrong with us. So that was another part of the reason too, because I had a huge trauma when I was 15 years old, near death experience. And so that was the other reason why I just kept going with the government career. I'm like, oh my gosh, it's helping me fit in. This, but it wasn't a match inside, but I didn't know who I was because I was disconnected. And that's what trauma does to us. But the good news is we can reconnect back into ourselves. Does that make sense? So I'm hearing like what other people saw you as, a party girl and social girl. And then you're saying, okay, well, I don't see myself. I never saw myself like this, like the intern and like a star at this mental health clinic. So what do you see yourself as? What's underneath there? Do you know? That's the real question. That's the real MVP. The one that's going to kick this self-sabotage in the ass and get out of your energy, girl. Get it out. Where we are is perfectly okay, by the way. Even when we're sabotaging, it's like you're allowed to be there. You're allowed to do it consciously like you are now. You're aware of it. You're here bringing it. So I really commend you. And I'm here with you. You get to be exactly where you are. That's the real tea. That's right. Girl. Part of this is as you go along your journey, you do figure out the bits, right? So this could be another piece in the puzzle. But I'm going to tell you the truth. When I tuned into your energy, it just doesn't feel like this mental health clinic is it for good. That's for sure. It just doesn't feel like it. It doesn't have a lot of energy for you. But that doesn't mean you can't keep it as, if they hire you, that you can't keep it just as a job for money while you build this other thing, right? You just don't have to pour all yourself into it. I think that's a big thing with you, Stephanie, is just the boundaries there. Because you can just have jobs for money. There's nothing wrong with that. While you keep figuring out, because you're getting these are valuable experiences. You're collecting the gems along the way. You're collecting the gems along the way that uncover, oh, this was it. This isn't it. This is it. This isn't it. I wonder what's over here, right? And you keep walking along like that. We're just losing viewers like crazy. I don't know what's going on, y'all. It's so weird. But I'm going to stay here with you, Stephanie. I might do a restart, but this is weird. I think a mix of both, and always been a nerd, but high school, college complimented on my looks. So focus on that. Since middle school, I was bullied, so I switched my identity. I got you, honey. Yeah, and yes, so true. Yeah. So the biggest thing I want to tell you, honey, is there's nothing wrong with you right now. There's nothing wrong with where you are. And your information that you're getting is very valuable to you. It's coming straight from I don't know if you believe in the other side or spirit guides, but it's coming straight from your gut, your intuition, right? That's like, this isn't right. And you don't have to keep being what everybody wants you to be, because you're already feeling like this isn't me. It's like you're trying on a coat and you're like, I don't want this coat. Thank you, though. It was fun. It was fun working up to it. It was fun trying it on. I'm going to go design my own coats now, okay? I want you to start imagining and like brainstorming in the fashion direction. Start playing with, oh, what if I got an internship in that? I hope at night if you're not too burnt out, I hope you're, and I say that because it's very common with social workers, right? I used to be one. But I hope you're playing. I hope you're in the energy of your purpose, like in the energy of where the fashion's going to lead you. Because another huge message for you is we don't need to figure it all out right tonight. And we don't need to figure it out even in the next 5 years, right? With me, I've been at this for 15 years, right? I've invested so much in mentors, coaches, psychics, all kinds of readings. I've been on a long journey. And that's why I'm so on point with it. Like, I have no question. Nobody can tell me nothing. Okay. And I feel very happy and content. But it took a bit to get here. Okay. But yeah, but working with people like me allows you to get there faster, makes it easier and a lot more fun along the journey. But at the end of the day, you also have the power right inside of you. You just got to learn to honor and really act on your intuition. Now, don't do it so that it puts you in financial crisis, right? If you need to keep the job, keep the job. But honor that, Stephanie. Strengthen your connection to that, because that will help you heal your past trauma too, even more. Yeah, I can already feel that you've done a lot of work on it. You're very self-aware. And again, I celebrate you and commend you for that too. So, true, always love fashion and self-help, but styling, ooh, I felt something when you said that, fashion and self-help. Can you combine the two? I felt that. I always love fashion and self-help, but love styling and editorials. Going to reset and plan during winter break. Yes, exactly. Yes. It's the perfect time. We met at the perfect time. Well, I've seen you before, but I'm reading for you at the perfect time. Yay. F you, TikTok just joined. I guess I shouldn't say that for the algorithm. But girl, what a name. Someone's mad that she's threatening to leave. TikTok's threatening to leave. All the tea. All the tea. Stephanie, do we feel complete, honey? Your energy's starting to go, so I just want to make sure. You feel complete? Do you feel like I supported you? Do you have any last minute questions? Drink my protein drink. I think I'm going to do a restart right after I close Stephanie's energy, because we lost all the people. I don't know. This algorithm has been acting weird, but I'm going to keep going for another hour or so, I think. Yes, I feel complete. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Stephanie. Lots of love to you, honey. All the best. I know you're going to figure it out. I just can't emphasize enough that you tuning into your intuition and listening to it. Like, I always joke around, but I'm serious. My intuition is the only thing I obey. Unless I'm playing some games, you know, where I signed up for it and I want to play a game where I obey the rules, right? But that's the only thing, because it's gotten me so far. And the same's going to happen for you, Stephanie. I can say that with 100% confidence. And I want to see your fashions, girl. So show me it. But I would explore that for you. I got lots of energy in the fashion and self-help together. How can you mix those together? I don't know. To me, that sounds so fun and juicy. I don't know. But anyway. Lots of love. All the best on your the rest of your intern, and I'm so excited that winter break's coming up for you. Okay, my loves, I'm going to hit a restart right now. I want to see if we can get this algorithm going a bit better, and I'll be right back, okay? So come back on if you want to. Mwah. See you in a minute. Bye.